and I don't see road to the transport and go. So that means there's opportunity for your business to grow. Capacity building. You get what you road they do inside the development of a city. Apart from the direct one where we say you they do the business money, they call like this chicken they see them. You get the one where we say they call and say access building. So access road building. They inside access building. If you don't know how that road won't help you build your own personal human capacity, what wahala dey for you?
Make I come ask you. That's Sakpenwa Road. How many years you don't hear that road?
It don't like, there for you now, sir. They use that now. Now what you want to?
See, what I know be say, if one road day, we know just they hear them too much because another one supposed don't climb on top. That is what I'm saying. Sakpenwa Road, Sakpenwa Road, Sakpenwa Road, Sakpenwa Road.
Nigeria where they shout plenty things since no be refinery they shout since we don't even see them. You know go thank God say the one where you get for your inner house where they shout Sakpenwa Bori. Say you don't wake up one day and say I see or Sakpenwa.
No worry.
Refinery where your nation they shout see now one we day here now we don't even look Niger. They never do you refinery. Collect this your Sakpenwa and be happy.
It's okay. When a word is advice for the wise.
Advice you take the word.
A word is advice for the wise.
Advice you take the word.
I don't hear. I don't hear. Make no come be like say only me the vessel. But what the vessel?
No the vessel.
Boys know the war. Boys know the guys know they do nothing.
May boys go farm.
Now you see them now. Even the farm where boys won't farm, you know they.
Call NEPA people. You know, if you come here every morning, they come here, you want to charge your phone. Call NEPA people, they should restore your lights.
Make we face that side. I bet anybody will get
They should restore your lights.
I don't know who will go even call
Dr. Michael Ogolo, tell them to restore your light. I will personally call NEPA for you.
I don't know who will go call for the NEPA. Because since John Onyi come out now, we know they hear anything again about NEPA.
Yeah, even the charger. He's thinking of his life.
We don't know who will go ask question now since John Onyi don't come out. We don't even know the new PRO of NEPA. Because then like because they do see NEPA they world of your own. Now they go just look you. They go look you like this. Say this house. What are you? You don't give us rice for Christmas. Give them 50,000 for 1 month. I don't understand though. I don't know the manager with the room all now. If now before where Ayachuku been dead there, we be know who to assess. When what be this other man item be dead there, we know who to assess. But we don't know who they there now. They do anyhow. For my area, I tell you now say they bring lights. I see say light come I stand up. Man go change over. I change over. I don't see light. I can't say now my change over don't spoil. I said this thing don't spoil. Which why I don't come out? Before I come out again, they say they don't take the light. 15 seconds. Highest 1 minute. Light don't go. I no come till next day. I don't understand.
I forget about
it. And these same people when they talk so, now then they carry 25,000. Give one house, 1 room. Say na bill. I don't understand.
25,000.
I didn't tell you. 25,000, 23,000. I never know the wish where they calculate or where they compute NEPA bill. I never know that wish. The day when we go catch that wish, whether an online wish or physical wish, you go see also. Because the thing when they take calculate meter.
Why you don't get life in house?
I do wait make una talk finish so that
you can bring your own anger.
I know block una talking.
Thank you. We don't hear you.
We have agreed that 2021 all of us should be talking one.
And I don't agree.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
It's our new year.
Something that Takana
where my white handkerchief?
Something that Takana has as Takana has kid into it, you know it will work.
Takana can key into something. It is to actualize the something he keyed into. There is a problem.
There is a problem. There is a problem. I know why you had a problem.
One here, tell us what is the
this
problem.
morning now,
wait
people don't come. Oh, problem on ground.
Abia State. For Abia State too.
What should be the problem?
Then the local government election. I just the hear this morning. I waited that once I listen to the talk finish. Now make me come late small. Annie. First and foremost, good to have you back.
Yeah, great to be here. Really, I missed you guys too. You know,
I miss your confusion, your
yes, your bala.
But it was for good.
We miss it. We miss it.
If I don't well, so now me be confusion.
You know now, you know.
2020.
Just say we no fit do without you.
I think we can do without her. But it will be hard.
She's a big.
They are doing without me.
Let me break her heart.
It's broke, it's smashed.
Me, I can't do without her. She's my Indomie coconut pie.
I was saying something. No.
Say
sorry.
it again.
Now I don't begin fine woman.
Before.
This 2021.
You will not change.
Now, then do local government election for Abia State.
Now the problem.
I'm coming now.
To the problem.
Yes. Okay. I'm setting the preamble. I say wasted me time to get here. APC guys there for one local government. I don't want to call the name. One from
Why would they fear
Spain,
anybody for there?
Okwa East local government area.
No, they fear anybody for
Akwete area. Annie. One from Spain come back. They buy handset for people. In the dash people money.
for local government chairman.
I
Election.
tell you. No, normally first get money.
I know.
So in they buy people's conscience and people's mind over.
As usual.
Annie. Other people too contest too for that area. Okwa East, Okwa West.
So there too they get east and west. Okay.
As to get for order. As the election finish, that is the count vote.
Finish.
Kuro. Now the guys that will spend money win, the APC guys. Now them win by the counting. But when they carry the vote, go to
result.
declare, they write all the PDP people name put there. So 2 of the people don't go juju. Them be the trouble.
Juju.
They say the juju wouldn't go. I don't they kill in tents. You know they kill one person.
Okay, they kill 10 times.
10 people. They count on. I don't reach 10. You wipe now.
So now the people say, so when they win, then go cancel them. Now they live in a landslide. Then they go juju. So make them see who go enter that office. And this morning I heard more. They said as yesterday, the whole community they shake.
Wait. They
now the people wait they write their name.
Juju.
Oh yeah, now you wait where they give chairmanship. Go enter. Why are you trust them more?
You go and carry TB Joshua and men of God where you know.
And in the whole Abia State they shake since yesterday. Now this morning they tell me the Fujis.
we know
So
they fear them.
the person tell me because say it be like say things will become better for politics. So I say how? He say now when they introduce juju.
No.
Inside the juju.
You know where they
So
were.
if you really win, go sit down. No quarrel,
Just
no
go sit down.
fighting,
Now juju go work for
no
you.
shooting, no calling of boys to shoot gun,
No going to court.
no going to a tribunal, no dynamite shooting,
Okay.
no killing of each other.
So
And I think that you win. Oh yeah, now see the office. Go enter.
Enter.
what if the other people juju come pass?
Oh yeah, now.
Now juju way pass
When
the
they
juju
wait
line.
now.
If their juju come pass their own.
That is why things are getting better.
Juju power, powerless power.
Huh.
They go sing like that, enter. Nothing go happen. Now juju
See,
power.
they say that those people, they know their juju. They know they carry and quarrel. They ain't discuss am with you.
Okay, they know
The juju they perform.
Nah.
Their juju not the modern juju.
Okay, no
You
video.
know say modern juju now they take Fanta and Coke.
They take shawarma.
They take shawarma. Their juju no we never akinema.
You know they take Fanta and 2 eggs.
Akinema juju for our than west. I be east, which one be west, yes. Now the west, brother. That one they chop shawarma.
They chop shawarma.
And then they chop
Nah,
shawarma.
Oyibo juju.
You know hot dog. Hot dog with that shawarma. They there for plate come. The juju they want make sure say all the ingredients come.
Complete. You go open
they
am.
want
When they wrap am.
So as you bring the
juju.
food come,
Go tell
the
you.
hot dog one side,
You go-
the
shawarma.
lettuce. What they call
Cabbage.
cabbage? No be lettuce. What be lettuce?
Lettuce are the other green leaf.
Cabbage one side, the pepper one side, the bread, the shawarma bread one side,
The mayonnaise.
the mayonnaise one side.
The meat.
If it's chicken shawarma, you must see the leg of the fowl.
Of feather. You must come with the feather.
If na beef shawarma, I must just smoke more. That is akenema juju. They feed openly. Hot dog, you know, it's red. If you know done, you go know it go brown. When they done it, they red. So this juju for this Abia State, what they tell you.
Their own juju.
The juju know they for those things.
Straight to
the
Kola
community North. People straight to Kola North. Also, you know, go soji. Alligator pepper. Alligator pepper is also Kola North. So that when you wear a staff and when they too small, it hurt you. You pour for your head. Not only that place. For us, and Bible say, you carve stone. You know, I they. You know they see.
No, they see.
Yeah, they hear. You know they hear. True. For that time, I said, you know they hear. I they see you. If you say they do anything they do, if you say now you win, and if you no say now you win, sit down now, Ziki.
Enter. Open the door, enter now.
The whole
winner. They sit down, they look the building.
You know so. If they look your office, they look you.
Go ahead, now.
See you see this place. Enter.
I said there is pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
But if not true,
I just said that pandemonium.
Now that traditional way, now we won't begin go.
Go get
focus.
Trouble go deal.
Yes, so because
people with juju go just dey parole anywhere.
But you can't say I say put hand for Bible. Now you
no go leave this way aside. Now we
you say enter Kowe.
Abbott Obobula, acting chairman of APC, they shout for radio. Ayana they say they no contest local government election for River State. Say because the person will give judgment against them and be chairman of the research that they have compiled names of people. See, this technique fit work. If true you're popular,
go and test it.
When you test and finish, they call right list of people who no win. Say na them win. Go to Abia State now. Call me. I will show. I will give you the address of the place.
Wait, we'll get that kind of juju here.
Yeah.
Which side juju strong here?
No go
juju. No go juju strong.
No caro go ni blow. All those days they beat the way they call it. Respect them.
See there.
So let's get juju. No wonder. And they thought this is braiding hair. I know say there's something wrong with.
So be we braiding hair get juju.
See, Lexi is not normal. It's not a normal.
No, Lexi
normal.
Lexi
normal.
See, Lexi juju is a Facebook
his
juju.
Hair.
It's
in his hair that
he's a Facebook juju. Lexi can
somebody
fight.
send text.
It's a Facebook juju.
So good morning. I go fear this juju thing. So
yes,
with this juju thing ringing, no go there.
Because
no go there again.
The juju not go be only for politicians. It go start from INEC. So if you declare wrong winner.
No. These people way see juju. So everything they start from somewhere.
Because you will be INEC we can't declare wrong thing.
See, everything they start from somewhere. The juju the first one say between me and you, talk through. I don't win you. I talk through. I they not count the vote. Talk through. They don't declare me saying that me win of all the units.
And the juju know they need witness.
Them man with witness. Say talk through. That me the level they there now. The next level to support what you're saying. The next level now. The person will write my own. Can you give me a win? Can you give person no win? Now with the first nest. More could leave the individual first way behind stages. Somebody can say, Donald Trump no know this one. Say like say Donald Trump know this one. So others say the same boys go do right for America, no for wasting time. Where did now they can't know them waste Donald Trump with them they do iPhone. They don't feel sure this Jew. No, now you Abia State, now they can't know from.
Now you ain't from.
And now from Abia State is new technology.
This one, I new technology.
African technology.
Now technology we abandon.
African technology they come out from. The courts have disappointed us. The judiciary and the tribunal, they read case go left, read case come right. No need. You see just juju. Could they not say juju not get power?
No, I know say juju day.
Ha!
You understand? But
God,
high
no,
life,
so you know.
You know.
No, high life don't climb on top the juju. That be the problem.
Okay, shawarma.
High life don't climb on top the juju. That be the
And
problem.
if you see this, the local government, they think that they want to do the swearing in. What does they swear in 10 people? That is the juju they kill in tens. If you say the juju they kill one by one person, no for worry.
I want to know how the juju they kill in 10, so the juju go wait when you don't complete the way one pack.
You, I mean win you. I carry you go to juju. You, instead of you to come sign, say you don't do again, you continue. As they swear you in, you, your wife, that's 2. Maybe you get 4 children. The 4 children plus you and your wife, that's 6. Maybe your mama still alive. Her papa still alive. 8. Then 12 your uncle when they have something.
Or your brother.
12 your uncle.
Uncle, where they say, no, now.
Where support you?
Where support you?
Where they push
now
you?
They there.
Oh, no. One person give you money, your financier.
And a person will say, may you run.
Person, they give you money. And the juju they on it multiply to 10. Then they choose which they select. They select which 10.
Auto select. They do random selection.
Oh God.
And as I hear this in my mind, I say, what?
Abia State. But I don't take first though.
The guy say, nobody they near the office.
But Mona borrowed Nigeria that juju now.
Let us the way.
Yeah, let's make it a national juju. So that at least we know where our problems start from. Because now nobody can like say nobody can't even fear God again. People go they talk lie, they say true to God, on top lie, true to God. Ha! Go get patience. So
What did they laugh they read?
get patience.
Powers in the grace. My friend Powers is mad.
Say this juju matter no be here. Oh. Even when money lost for church, pastor say they must go swear juju to know who take the one. Meanwhile, no.
Because we like say that what people they fear now.
I disagree.
God don't do their patience.
Ospak do return O Shalama.
What is it return to Oshalama?
You don't know return O Shalama.
No.
Where they take shoot those boys there for where be that say now where they say they shoot those boys. Return O Shalama.
Oh, they do return O Shalama.
Can't shoot the boys. They say the Bible turn. So they suspect they can't shoot them.
Where?
And I want to cause the problem.
What is return Oshalama?
Okay.
I mean,
calm down.
What do you know, sir?
Which you know, sir?
Now to shot for us, yeah.
Nah, I
Now to intimidate us.
If like so, no miss me.
With your dreadlock.
One question what asking now. Don't they say anyway see now.
With your dreadlock. Okay, return O Shalama.
Could explain to her?
You tie Bible.
No.
Key.
Don't say it like that.
How did he say it?
Okay, talk and finish. I go.
You go embellish am.
Modify.
Yes. Return O Shalama. You say they go tie a rope for Bible. Can't use key hang am for the up like this. They can't hold the key.
Is the key holding the Bible or the Bible is holding the key?
No, they don't. When they
Kunle-
don't tie.
Kunle make I explain now. You go confuse her the more. And it says Bible there like this. Stop what you're doing. Stop chatting with that guy.
I'm not going to see.
As Bible there like this. Then they go to Songs of Solomon.
Okay.
It does it for almost the middle of the Bible. That book, Songs of Solomon. They open one place. Come put scissors for that place. That scissors.
We were not key that they use for.
Come put scissors for that place. Come close the Bible. This the hand of the scissors.
That's true.
When the scissors were closed,
Okay.
not the scissors were open. Scissors were closed. You know, so you get 2 hands where you go put hand, they take the
By your thumb, by your finger.
So those 2 go stand out. They will come take rope, tie the Bible, make it hold together with the scissors, and they will come lift the Bible up by those 2 handles of the scissors. When they lift them up, they will come say, Danny, thief this purple. Return, O Shalama. They go hold them equal. The Bible will come begin the turn towards Annie. If not
How
you,
you go turn now when they are holding it?
Annie,
Yes, nah,
these are the things we didn't do.
No, now.
We are
I don't
coming.
go use my hand because turn am dey face you.
No.
It's
Annie don't understand that. Not be to turn.
No go turn
Not
out
be
to
to
you.
turn to you. See. Okay, see Bible there.
Can't put this.
We can't put these scissors
Inside.
like this. That is, we open the book
I know.
of Songs of Solomon.
Middle. Put
Middle.
down.
Come put the Bible. Come take rope.
Tie the Bible.
The Bible. Then as Kule hold the.
Now Kule go hold.
Now this Bible, as you don't tie on its own now, they hang. Not as a hold and so. Now you can't hold this side.
That's how you
You don't go turn your hand.
You hold on like this. You know, say na 2 holes.
Good. Those
So now your 2 fingers you go put inside the hand.
When you put your 2 fingers inside there. No. Under them, not inside. Under the 0.
So you hold on like this.
Good. As you hold on like that, you're not turning.
Yeah.
The Bible itself go turn. If not rope and key, as you hold the head of the key, you hold on like this. You go say, if na if this purple, make return, oh Shalama. Just wait small. The Bible on its own to begin turn. No be your hand. Your hand
but what I'm trying to understand here that is not entering my brain. Now iron, the scissors be now all the way down inside the Bible. Hold on. You don't use something tie and there. How can only the Bible turn when your hand is holding scissors? That's no juju. That's no juju.
It's no juju. Now this thing the lot, they cast lot for Bible to choose who go be the next apostle.
That's they cut sticks to cast lots. Now to put sticks. Then you pick the one which pick the shortest one or something. They had a casting of lots.
Those were
it has nothing to do with putting methodology.
See, those are the methodology.
You know, okay, and you don't see the foolishness inside this rhetorical shanama. Now they do, now Ospak do. They shoot people.
They shoot people.
Say they send at them PDD.
So return to Shalama and be there.
I tell you, now make that shoot.
No, be say they do any investigation or see return Shalama say na you.
Say Bible turn say
hey God,
they say na them be the kidnapper for the place. Now shoot them. Now cause the problem for the community.
It's enough to cause.
All this
so this juju something no go work.
No, Annie, that one see
it shall not work. Abia people, they never want protest this juju something. Why they rise?
No, they go protest na most. See,
you cannot take 10 by 10.
you can protest where you dey shop say they protest. This one, Annie, before you reach house from the protest, but all those answers.
See, Annie, those days where they talk of Okija Shrine, you know, say the way people fear Okija Shrine. If they tell you say that they carry you go Okija Shrine, they no born you where me you reach there. Now for a road, now you go say, okay.
I've been drum.
Okay, so they talk about return, oh Shalamite.
Now
return that we may look upon you.
This person don't go Shalamite.
If Nasoki, take the Akaran Koko, Bible return to the left. True.
The Bible go to the left. It's just like this way they try, where the people do say they do Charlie, are you there? Charlie, say the pencil go twist to yes or no. That's how useless subject.
It's not useless.
Now, please.
See, any way useless rich. Now they
your pain.
Now they my pain. They say us back in their own stick size where they say they get. Go do return Shalamato. No,
to keep personal
and shoot personal.
No, that one is
somebody
very
said this method is known as judiciary.
Judiciary. It's better than tribunal. Far better
I'm
than
taking you
tribunal.
to the judiciary.
I'm telling you.
You will find yourself guilty.
That is the
there.
difference between what I'm saying
And
return no Shalama. Return Shalama, why you the girl?
why you? Did you say now why you?
In my mind, I was person Annie. Chop this popo. And I couldn't live with you there. I will keep the Bible like this. Turn to the left. You go take my hand without anybody knowing.
Turn and go left.
See,
I said juju dey inside. I said them.
See, if not me,
Wuru dey inside.
Sorry, this matter, people they talk plenty for this matter. People be comment as in show reaction.
The one where I see go. Na broom.
No. Let's we are coming to
the one where I see.
Now,
and video clips. I saw it. Somebody sent it to me. The broom. That's what the broom hook the person neck.
Okay, that one like that. Okay, when they do it,
and it's called Apia.
Apia.
Not Apia, no. Call her name.
With from Ghana.
Apia.
Good. And we are coming to that.
Okay, we're coming to Apia.
The juju I'm talking about is not return. Return is fraud. It's fraudulent. It's just like judiciary.
Okay. Now.
The real juju are they talk. Now juju be say even the people when declare say and then win, they look gate. They
don't want to enter.
They look there.
They don't want to enter. They are afraid of what juju can do.
No,
but
because
they don't now win now.
No.
Come enter office now.
Go your office.
You know what I like?
No quarreling, no shooting,
See,
no fighting.
Michael.
Simple. Come go your
Michael,
office.
you know what?
But wait,
you know
I
why
have to
you're
understand the person will lose. He carry their name, go to juju now. Be can't hang the juju for there.
Annie, there are different methodologies.
Oh God.
Some
Of
juju,
applying juju.
some of juju.
You know you cannot bribe juju now.
Some juju they send Odele. You know Odele. Hi.
Yeah, I know. Vulture.
Good. Some juju they send Odele. Can't give you letter. Summon you. Say they don't summon you.
Why the letter go there with the mouth or what?
For Nigeria,
logistics officer.
They Odele don't error. If you like kill her, if they burn you, kill Odele.
So you go just see the letter for your leg.
Carry water to the Holy Spirit. Water to the Holy Spirit.
Holy boy.
Holy boy.
I like to.
If you like poor killer, more see. More see. See
So wait, the go land. I go see letter for your leg.
They wait for your doors. You open door.
You go just see out there with letter.
There with letter. That is a methodology of
summoning.
Of summoning.
This one the court clerk with that.
Now the bailiff.
Now the bailiff. Now bailiff with that.
There is another set. Now the kind of something juju something.
I don't say I'm waterside chief priest. Where in there?
There is another bailiff. Where they can't serve you. Some na snake. If the shrine na snake shrine.
Na snake go appear.
Na snake they come serve you. Now they come serve you someone letter.
But when the snake won't put the someone letter and I go wrap up for him body.
And I never say am before, but today and I don't want doubt. I don't want quarrel with anybody.
Anybody will believe
anybody with that.
Before they go stand down.
Before they send come.
Let me prove it to you. I'll send it to your house tonight.
That is tortoise mbeku. Mbe. Tortoise bailiff. There are many bailiffs for juju. Juju get wonderful bailiffs. There for Calabari area. There is one that they call Ogolo Fifi Koma. That one na bed. They call someone you. It's not a juju bed. That's what I saw Ogolo. The time I was at secondary school, they call me Ogolo the bed. Now my nickname.
Ogolo the bed.
If you call me that name, I'm ready to fight you down.
Meanwhile, can you imagine?
Now I know I'm the one saying it. Now I'm not afraid of it. Now I'm a man of God. Then I was upcoming. Now, where did you serve you? Some. Now this one Buddha. You know one Buddha. You know those pygmy. No be pygmy. Those people that they talk. We're short.
Rara.
What do you mean Rara? Dwarf. Annie. Some bailiffs are dwarf. They tie white and red. Carry omu. You know omu?
No.
This
na breast now.
For Yoruba, go get it. I talk Yoruba.
I don't know now. You say omu. Say what I know omu. Yes, I know omu. Omu na breast.
That's what they come up to be like breast. But no be breast omu I talk here. You know omu this palm front.
Yeah.
Okay, palm front.
That green one, that fresh one.
Okay.
Then they cut them, hang out from out.
Okay.
Then they talk to you. Those are normal court bailiff go come begin speak English with you, gentlemen. You see,
you are
hereby. Please sign here. Juju bailiff have no discussion with you.
Once you see them, you know you know. You just be like say like now.
You know the consequence of
like the chief priest of a place now. You go just there your house. You go hear sound for outside. As you come out, you see the staff of office of the chief priest for your frontage. You didn't feel there like maybe 5-10 seconds disappear. You just know in your mind say they don't summon you, come the juju, and you go know the juju. And so it be. Just like most of the things where they show for this home video, most of them are real. Some of them that you just come out. That time when the messenger come, you must come outside. Cause something go prompt you come outside. If it be tortoise go just waka pass. Ijapa. You just waka pass. Ijapa.
Okay.
Now they call B2 now. B2 that car B2.
Ijapa.
You go to B2. Ijapa they call them. Once you just pass your frontage, come pass. You know. They talk anything.
You know the rush.
Some village even in Port in River State here, where they call this iguana.
No, that one Andoni.
Gunoni. Sometimes
Gunoni.
Ndoni, not
they respect
Andoni.
They respect those things.
They
fit use them, send message to you. Once you enter your house, you know say message don't come. Everybody gets waiting.
See, all juju get their belief.
Yes.
And juju belief are different. They are basically animals.
Yes, majorly
animals. Only in the exception you go see one Buddha. That's this dwarf. Shorty.
Dwarf human being.
And you know those people.
They deliver to.
They do use that. They get movie. You don't see their movie.
Are they Chris one like
why not?
I got a feel short.
No. They get movie. They get series on what they call DSTV. No be anyhow.
Not bad people.
Yes.
I know the one time they sell CD for
but they get then I just
not the people they talk.
Now the movie where they act.
Dwarfs, I know.
Those short people.
Yes.
Now exceptional juju they use them as belief.
It's an exceptional.
But general wicked juju they use animals because no need to discuss with
no
you.
conversation.
No conversation.
Talk everything.
Normal judiciary belief they talk too much. We go speak English with you. When I go discussing, go give paper, I go sign. If you don't want sign, you go carry anything, go upload, say don't serve you. That one. But juju. So I'm not supporting juju.
You are.
But I'm looking at what people have said that it's like things are starting to get better. People wait, we they get home. When they say judiciary is the last hope of mankind.
For me, I think say now that juju now for Abia now. Na juju way even the opponent believe those no say na strong juju.
They argue.
So if they threaten you with that juju and you know say this juju no be
threatening. They call it threatening.
Na threat.
Much threatening.
Okay, wait. Okay, if the boy you enter the office, no be threat.
No be threatening. Na reality. Threatening na water, action na blood. You never heard that before you people they talk am.
Threat now.
When they holler, you person you go fit beat well. When you know say you go beat killer. When you don't holler, I'm going to tell you say bro, threatening na water, leave that thing. Just threatening na water, action na blood. So cool. This is our matter. No be threatening. That one na water. Action. Oh yeah, na enter nothing na you win. See your office now. Chairman. Enter now. And you go to work for this chairmanship team because it's a local something.
Yes, now. You enter your office.
It's a grassroots thing.
It's a grassroots team.
You enter your office, see black waterproof on top of your chair.
Oh, I get one person who I know where they work for one top office for oil and gas, one thing. Immediately they transferred him to that office. He said the next morning when he go there, he see oil. Oil around the chair. Nice.
Come. One of
on top this one job.
See.
Now I carry almost 4 liters of oil for here. Waiting. You won't collect my life plus my soul, John.
You know, say, normally, as human being, we dey fear.
Wait.
You get one man wey come out. One man come out from morning. He won't go work. As he come out, he see white thing round in motor. White thing round in motor. Now he call his wife. See you. And the wife say, no touch him, no enter. This man
begin kabash.
He begin speak in tongue. He live in car for 3 days. This man they go transport. You know near the car. They tell pastor them say me they come pray. Now on the 4th day, when their son come back from holiday, now you can say, see this thing. You can say, no, not happen. Say, now the salt. Now the salt where one woman been bring the nylon tear. When in the carry am.
So they carry around the motor.
Now the salt they pour for ground. Sunday when they push so I see they run round the salt they pour around the motor.
See, Annie, things are really going to get better. This way. I know support juju, but people should not be doing other people bad. No, they do person bad.
You just say go swear juju. But you know,
no, Bible say no swear in God's name.
Efrebo.
See, this guy, somebody sent me a message.
You get one place where I buy land, I dey come before you go.
I want read news.
When they go argue land matter, I can't say what of this man? They can't say the man die. I say how? The man go stand.
Swear juju.
Say
na he get the land.
No, say na the family get the land. And he know say na lie. Only him die. The family take off.
This one they kill 10.
That is how you go stand, they lie. And you know say the juju, they kill.
If juju they work this kind of work that they talk, you sure say we no go put inside constitution. Like
if you like Any girl will chop any more money.
That's it.
I'm getting away.
I am going there too.
Where you are going to?
You chop my money, you wrong. You go slide you do.
Ordinary girl, they crazy.
Let's say what kind of go to.
We're talking about
After you break my heart, I mean you go
Your hat. Now your
hat?
money then chop. They don't chop your hat.
Jesus. You go juju.
Wait, make sure read news finish.
When the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt. News update.
Hello and good morning. Here's the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I'm Annie Abdul Salam. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has said the panic over the mass disconnection of telephone subscribers over the National Identity Numbers (NIN) registrations are unfounded. The communication regulatory body clarified that the current linkage of SIM registration records with the NIN was aimed at enhancing general safety and helping the government to plan for national development. NCC's Director of Public Affairs, Ikechukwu Adinde, said the clarification became necessary as many subscribers are panicking that their lines might be disconnected over the NIN registration. He advised the public to ignore speculations of mass disconnection being circulated in some sections of the media. In the meantime, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has warned against the sale and purchase of the national identity number. The warning comes as Nigerians struggle to acquire the NIN from the National Identity Management Commission offices across the country. Commission said some persons were making money out of the situation. The EFCC spokesman, Wilson Wajeren, in a statement noted that the buyers of the numbers were also trading with persons whose motives are evil. The commission warned members of the public against selling their NIN and advised them to report anyone seeking to buy the facility to the nearest office of the EFCC or other law enforcement agencies. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike says the non-stop inauguration of completed projects in the state has silenced critics and members of the opposition party, the All Progressives Congress (APC). Governor Wike stated this at the inauguration of Abonema Ring Road in Akukutoro local government area of the state by the former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ikekere Madu. The governor said instead of the opposition to address how they can encourage their APC governors to roll out projects for inauguration as done by PDP governors, they are hiding under the guise of speaking for local contracting firms. Former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ikekere Madu, who commissioned the project, said by executing projects in the hinterland, the Wike administration has demonstrated equity and justice to Rivers people. On the foreign scene, the chief executive of Tesla, Elon Musk, has overtaken Amazon boss Jeff Bezos to become the world's wealthiest person. Musk is a major shareholder of the electric car company and has benefited from Tesla's surging share price over the last year, estimated at $185 billion. The distinction in the latest superlative of the South African-born Musk, who also leads the aerospace venture SpaceX. Reports say Tesla had a strong 2020 as it ramped up production, broke grounds on new factories, and reported a series of profitable quarters. And that was the news update on Today 95.1 FM. Do not forget, you must take responsibility by washing your hands frequently with soap under running water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your face in high-contact surfaces to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Good morning. I am Annie Abdul Salam.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Bossa.
Yeah,
Yo. All ye juju makers. All you juju makers.
Bible says.
Why you off lights?
Don't go. Back to what we're saying.
No.
But we go find another topic. No be juju.
No, no be juju.
No,
See,
we leave juju.
see plenty things to talk about.
This.
Wait, but no, my friend just sent it. I've been talking before.
What did they call this registration?
Kemte Giadon is late. I don't know why I'm fit to Giadon Papa or my family member. Oh, I just name.
Now juju kill him.
No, that was a time when we were small, growing up in Port Harcourt, when we hear say Ogoni. You don't think Ogoni they contest for this governor something, no?
No, small.
You don't reach to give them more. Kente Giadom of Gokana contested governorship with against Okilo of the old River State, Okilo of Obia and Makalakla. You know what they call it Makalakla?
I don't know.
Nah, in Obia, in Bayelsa. The days when we did together as River State. So, during campaign, you know, that time we cause abuse starts for campaign. Where each party begin instead of leave issues to discuss how they go do road and water and light and those basic amenities, school, health, they live begin cause each other. Okilo come for a campaign, come say, what are the don't see Ogoni? Monkey, that's why monkey wear coat before. So Ogoni man won't be governor. So that they don't see monkey wear coat.
Now what did they talk with that?
Now what in the Okilo they are campaign people, MPN.
The monkey they
talk
wear.
that time. I think can't get either UPP or UPN or something. But Okilo was MPN. Ha! They go to election now. Concord result. Okilo win.
The monkey.
No.
Abi?
Against the monkey.
Okay, against the monkey, okay.
So, as they swearing in finish, he can walk out the office. As he reach office, open door, see monkey with coat on top in chair.
That means not the monkey.
No be monkey when contest with Abi.
Abi.
No,
I'm not
contest
understanding.
against monkey. Yeah, liberty the press make you hear me. I don't want to talk about it.
Now the irony.
Now irony now, of course, always saying that monkey they
say
fix.
monkey they fix. So
That monkey now, you don't see the monkey now. Why can't they run?
If you serious, if you serious,
Now you mention monkey, see monkey now. When the monkey sit down for chair.
now go carry a monkey. No call go people. Now make when I make you go build banana plantation for them.
They vex.
They vex.
They regret us now.
They don't
They
regret.
regret us.
Wait.
Now.
What in Lee Meba talk to the Lee Meba?
I don't know.
I thought when they record
That
that
time.
Mechina.
Okay, say, are we monkeys?
Are we monkeys?
Are we monkeys? Are we monkeys?
No, you're not, sir.
They went to build banana plantation
Plantation
for
for us.
Ogoni.
Okay.
Are we monkeys?
Now.
I think this is monkey matter.
There's a monkey matter that's been existing.
There's monkey business.
Bless the wicked.
There's monkey business, really.
Bless the wicked that knows this monkey business.
Oh, God bless the wicked. Tell us about the monkey.
He know. Now, my question now be say,
Okay.
the
That is
monkey
now Okilo talking by himself
say,
in 1983.
Say.
Say, Okilo dey for campaign they talk. Say whether they don't see where monkey wear coat,
But-
go Ogoni man won't come be governor. They live a 9 win. If you say monkey,
they hire the monkey.
if you serious,
They hire monkey go put for
now-
them.
now
Now
monkey.
train
Nah.
monkey. Now this monkey that they used to play.
I met you go give them banana plantation. Lee never bring Paris monkey issue. Why would they give us banana? Are we
Are
monkeys?
we monkeys?
Now wait, they don't go give them prison.
Are they prisoners?
They build the prison, go fast to army. I drive
Are
past
they
there.
prisoners?
Now federal government they build the prison.
Yeah.
But federal government not necessarily go do for God people.
Now they don't quarrel, oh.
They quarrel.
So maybe now,
Oh, they quarrel.
They be
They
quarrel.
quarrel,
They be
they
quarrel.
don't
That
have
quarrel.
you.
There's
They don't
some
have
guy
you.
farm.
They say that land, they be give that land
Wait.
before for
So-
industrial one
no,
thing,
that
one
land
thing.
was good to land.
They-
Good to land now for farm. If you from school, you go
They
farm.
been give that land for something else. So why federal government could change that to prison?
Uh,
I no tell them.
if you see the building, that road where they talk say Governor Weekend Commission finish. He black in the whole break for that board side to allow space for the prison to take shape.
Before you continue.
Now they run the grade to the corner. What he did like 60-70% of the road when commission. So what he remain now from Bori to corner. But from Sapenwa to Bori.
Worry.
You go close eye drive and they get I counted 4 soundproof generators where they power the street
The
light.
street lights.
No house they there, but street light they there.
My
Just
problem
like
is
this
say,
Obirikwere. this will be equated to airport as the street like day. And so that Oguniro street like day, but the place fine. No. If you're talking for early for money, when a day road they come. So now, for government, if you see prison here, that they built for boring, for that school to land place there, if you just pass where the road end, the building don't go far. The building it don't on top like a small hill.
Okay.
So as they drive, they see the building clearly. First fence they inside, second fence they. So when you do prison break from inside, jail break, before you go around reach the next gate, the distance between the first where the main building block of prison house they to the outside gate, they don't shoot you, kill you.
Chai, so no place to run.
You don't fit run there. The prison break there no possible.
No jail break.
Then the back of it now thick forest. So where you want if you escape
Now the
there,
forest you go run enter now.
snake kill you.
No, people they enter first.
Monkey food there. Banana plantation brought many monkeys around. Nana prison. You go sit there here. Are we prisoners? We wait for the next 2023 election. We want wait for a campaign. When they go to campaign, we the PDP we frown.
We frown at it.
Why they should bring prison here? Are they saying they're going to put our prisoners? Everybody goes say no. Are you people prisoners? People go answer no. They want a peace to come. Federal government has brought infrastructure. They brought prison. They brought prison. And you know what is good? They have changed the name from prison to
Remand.
Reform Center. Reform Center.
Now reform center.
Reform Center. Now the new name.
So maybe we don't know it's not prison.
No, there are some prison again. No.
Those is the reform.
Agency.
Those ones they reform anything.
Now there they go form
Now
new.
they form
new criminals. You go learn more wicked things.
You know how you go your software they upgrade.
Now
there for prison. Carry your old criminal software, you go there, you upgrade.
You go see people who start with the thief where
they say so you see they this level. See so, where they do our own now.
They are reforming them through there. So honey, these are the developmental strides and strategies of things that are happening. It's a good one. Now, there was something we said we are going to talk about. Which one is that?
Which one?
No, we have to talk about.
Okay, they say a correctional center. My brother, correctional
center.
Reformation, no. What the difference?
Oh, not the same thing.
Correctional center.
Anyhow, we know say.
Oh,
prison there.
Prison on Wayakara land. Say the back is water
logged.
Now
water swamp.
You know if you jump now, you know if you jump.
You die as you run.
As you enjoy, they go jump inside shark and crocodile. No need.
Crocodile.
There are a lot of things that are happening. In America, you only give a madman position.
You get a mad situation.
Get a mad situation.
That's so.
If you put a clown.
You put a clown.
You get a circus.
It's a fool.
You get a circus.
You will get foolish situation. Now I make footballers when they buy players and then they buy stupid people.
I know one club way buy stupid.
Exactly.
I know one club means when we buy stupid. No, no talking now.
They buy in the name of national listing, national character.
It's bad to just keep her for bench.
Choy.
They just buy them. They just buy her to keep her for bench.
For which club? Talk the club. Don't talk the club.
Igalo. I line the play.
Oh, yeah. Since when?
In the pass for weekend passes.
Since when?
The guy the tap.
Since when?
They put 5 minutes at the end of the game.
Class what? Circus. We just go entertain the field.
My people not gonna like you.
Because they know now. That's what they talk about now. And then they shout out, Igalo, super sub. Now, Igalo, sub. The super don't come out, sub.
Because the super is subvention.
Anyway, go talk to submission. So just a waste that guy talent.
Football club, they buy ratings. How can Trump gather people? That guy they go prison, no? How many days remain? You know, 12 days. What do you mean today's date? Today's what?
Today's 24th now.
8.
Today's 8.
Of
no,
January.
28th.
Na 20th.
You get 12 days.
You get 12 days.
Well, that, after that 12 days, you go see charges upon charges.
Litigations where they
prison
win.
straight. Because now, yesterday, Joe Biden talked about internal terrorism. They had a charge. Internal terrorism. And against the Constitution and the people of America. Constitutional charge. They did very dangerous to America.
Before.
In fact, they did dangerous everywhere. Now, let us return home.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with people behaving normal. Corona is still there.
Yes, so.
Good. And the second wave is killing people. Forget say they never shut us down yet. We must all try to be careful. There are people where me I physically know. When no, you have not seen them in ages. But when I hear their stories, I know say yes, my brother. Now God make them survive. So let us not underrate cleanliness. If they Bible tete, people they say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Now
You dey see the cleanliness now.
the next building.
You dey see the cleanliness now.
Now the next building, no.
But there is something where I see for Bible yesterday. Do not put a mark on your body. You don't see for Bible before.
Before the Egyptian, inside Exodus.
It dey Leviticus.
When the Israelites won't come out.
Say no, when they don't come out, say no put tattoo for your body.
He did now, he did for Bible.
Tattoo.
I don't know tattoo, say mark.
And mark is translated tattoo. All those mark they put for body na tattoo. So
Somebody
they
use maybe they write time they no loss because of slavery. You know, say tattoo come out of slavery.
Are you serious?
Yes, now. In those days, them why tattoo come be say when they do slave trade.
Some men know their names.
They use to identify
Each person
which slave. You understand?
Leviticus 19:28.
Yes.
If you buy slave those days,
Is it tattoo there?
He said, "You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh
cotton.
for the dead,
For the dead first.
nor tattoo any marks on you."
Is it Bible clearly?
Are you serious? Leviticus, wait, call it again.
Leviticus 19:20.
1928.
Now yesterday I read that.
On a year, Leviticus 19:28.
Old Testament.
No. But
Old
then,
Testament.
No,
Now the same God.
tattoo.
Old Testament, the same God. But then again, I believe that there's a reason why there is a New Testament and an Old
Quoting the
Testament.
New Testament may put tattoo.
I'm not going to here to discuss that. Let's go
The
ahead.
New Testament.
Let's
they
go
put-
ahead with what you're
Bible
saying.
is complete.
All right,
Old
go ahead.
and new put together.
Go
Now
ahead.
one
I'm
God.
listening to you.
Annie,
I'm not
show
listening to
me
you.
where for New
I'm
Testament they
listening
put
to you.
say you
Kule.
cannot put tattoo.
Like I said, I'm not here to discuss Bible. Go ahead, Kule.
What was he saying?
So now the slave
Slave
traders. Now then they use tattoo to identify mark for body to identify say this one on my own.
Like
Because-
your mark will be like Kule K. Anybody will write K.
Yes, because as there plenty that time, you know say they come Africa, come carry Africans go that time. So and for them, that according to them, they say all Africans may resemble.
They resemble.
So for you to know, say this one on my own, I make them they put mark. So from that mark now, you can't some of them can't begin write number. Number, yes.
When
When they
Kule
name
number one, Kule
then
number
they-
two,
yes,
K1, K2.
So you go know how many will be your own slaves. So some of them like now boasting right, according to the history where I read of African slavery. But boasting right. But when you can't see K500, you can't say, oh boy,
Don't go
only
far.
Kule get
That's
500
500.
slaves. You understand? You get to number them. I don't know whether they lie or they know they lie that, but now waiting that they use
No,
to
no,
know.
you read them now.
Exactly. Say me, I get see
I
my
don't go
number.
far. I not be your mate.
So now from there now, the ones that we can't go America, we can't go all those countries them. Come begin see the
Jamaica
number.
and all
Come
that.
begin look and say, oh,
The
man, this thing fight for
Caribbean.
your body, oh. Fight for your body, oh. Come begin draw them. Even some of Nigerian people, most of our, like my grandmother, I see those things for their hand that time. They
Let me
write their name.
explain. Ma'am, I wanted
They
to go
write their
there.
names. Go take it from there. They
See.
write their names for body. I don't
Annie,
know
because
why.
people know to go school those days, our grandmother them,
Okay.
because they know to go school, they no go fit write their name anywhere where they ask them.
Okay.
So that from there,
They
they
write-
write name for their hand.
Look,
Somebody
in
will go
case-
school come write and so that in case they ask you,
Waiting be your
waiting
name.
be your name, you just
Joshua.
show the hand.
hand.
Okay.
Because they will look at Annie, A-N-I. Oh, your name is Annie.
But traditionally, we also had our own markings. We had the
Tribal
tribal
mark.
marks.
Yes.
That had nothing to do with slavery.
No, tribal marks now. The Nigerian own slave trade inside the Nigeria.
I don't think
no be
so.
abroad.
It's called scarifications.
No.
No. In arts, it's called scarifications.
Scarification.
Now, these scarifications, they use them as part of the cultural identity of certain
Communities.
tribes. Yes,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think the cultural identity is to ensure when slaves, when they pick you, they know where they carried you from, right?
Exactly. No, apart from
apart from that.
Now two things. Two things. First of all, now say as I come out from Benin Kingdom, go start Ore Kingdom. You understand? To know the people will be my own, so that if we see ourselves outside,
we
go
know
say
ourselves.
now we be this. Like on those state people now, they call them Gombo. The tribal mark like that always on they get. That one.
Now they
Those
number
clothes.
11.
That number
11.
11. Very big.
Yeah.
Then there is a part where we say that way because say whether you
Ibadan
fight
people.
whether you fight tiger.
That
Oyo people mo wow mo share corner sin.
By this corner.
Ashini lo wa.
Just to describe all.
This corner, the
Yes.
corner of the jaw.
Of the jaw.
And they draw 3 lines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it 3 or 4?
No 4. No,
4 lines.
4 lines.
Yes.
When Jegede been the
Jegede Shokoya.
Four.
Now 4 in the new masquerade.
They like my mother own the Egba people. Now just small.
The Egba, yeah,
They go
Egba,
small
to
small.
fight for a
They
giant.
call them pele.
So the idea is that so if you go somewhere, you see another person, you go to the Pele person.
Even
You are
Sani
my first, my
Abacha.
sister.
Sani Abacha had that one of
only
I think,
one.
Was it
Only
Kanuri
one,
or
only
something?
one.
What
I
is
think
it?
it's Kanuri.
Okay, now the
Kanuri
two.
people have that.
Kanuri.
Not two ingots.
No,
Nah.
he has one.
Inget.
No, it's two.
Now
Two.
two.
Yeah.
Two left,
Sergeant,
right.
sergeant.
No,
Corporal.
So many people use scarification as part of cultural identity
To know yourself.
at that time,
At that time.
of themselves.
Yes.
Now, DK Bekule send us to say tattoo and all those things. I saw where branding takes start.
Nonsense.
You know, in the market,
Nonsense.
they need to do PhD for marketing.
I said that's so brand is that.
Then I saw branding takes start. So people branded their
They are
goods and all that. So, but you see, those ones can be explained in the context with which they happen.
Okay.
But you on your own, Congo draw tattoo for your hand. No before cultural identity.
Only by yourself.
Only by yourself. Go some they draw rubbish tattoo. Some they draw broken heart. Some they draw.
Somebody write. Like Burna Boy now, he write for all him body be like blackboard.
When children they take learn something. Slate,
Slate. All him body now, so he write. Ah! The day I see at that time for Silver Best Cinema. So he write. Why
Even
you find
Eminem.
most of them, they
All
will
those
write,
artists
be like newspaper.
They don't need to wear shirt now. Because the tattoo don't be like
Why?
cloth
Is
they
shirt
wear.
only for shirt? Is it only for cold?
No, person,
protection.
like what be this guy?
Is that the way your clothes
when they
does for
play
you?
ball? What be name? Where they get ponytail? Hey, what be this guy? He play for Baka, play for.
May I get tattoos?
For where?
Well, we never see him.
Huh? Is it a hidden tattoo?
Yes, the
We
hidden
have to
tattoo.
investigate
For
it.
who?
Where?
Annie, we
For
need to
myself.
Nah,
Hey,
nah.
we need to see.
Annie.
We need to see.
Idiot.
Annie.
What did you draw?
What did you write?
What did you draw?
Something.
Yeah, way. Annie does funny.
This one where should not be talking about radio.
I
So
tell
it
you.
must be dangerous.
A very dangerous place.
Annie.
A very dangerous.
So you write tattoo, only you and your guy go to see her.
Only me they say. I don't tell me and any guy they say.
Ooh,
anything.
I know.
For myself.
Only you cannot see it.
I did it for myself. Maybe I
Excuse
want
me.
use them to remind myself of something. So
Who
I did.
write you?
Person write the person tattoo artist.
The tattoo
He write
person.
Yes.
And you write that for that
And you
place.
write that for that place. and
How
keep
you want
quiet.
done before?
Wait, do you even know
Yeah,
I
go
write?
just as
You
go
don't
back.
even know I write tattoo.
Excuse me, say a female or male tattoo. A female or male tattooist.
You don't
Male
even know
tattooist.
I have
Male
talent.
tattooist.
Yes.
Write tattoo for your body.
For
Yes.
body.
For
In
bad
a hidden
place.
place.
And not me. I tell you it's in a bad
He
place.
says it's a hidden place.
I said it's not. You said is it hidden? Yes. Now can you see?
We-
You're
we
looking at my
can't
back.
see.
Can you see?
We cannot see.
Couldn't say the truth now. Why are you arguing?
Why-
No,
why?
now, but you're looking at myself.
It's a hidden place.
Yes, because
Because
my
you
clothes
can't see it in
cover
your
it.
hand.
My
You can't see
clothes
it on your
cover it.
face.
Because my clothes cover it.
Why
So
do
it
you
is
write
secret.
it in a hidden place?
In a hidden place.
So
Why
if
don't
there-
you write it on your
Excuse me. If there are no
So when
clothes,
later they walk out with my back, they show, they give you.
Oh,
the
now
na
your
back
back.
today?
Now, question I ask you.
No, wait, na back
na back
today.
it is.
I know tell you say na back.
You see how lawyer
Why
they
I
you
take,
even I am?
said
how lawyer they take that person for court?
Why never I am? I dey write tattoo.
not be that crayon where they do now once.
There are some permanent
Marker.
tattoo and there are some.
Watercolor. There's watercolor.
You know say lally. That one they draw. One on one marry. Hausa women. That one.
No, no, what I do one time when I say I don't lick up.
Just 2 times
So
back.
they don't lick your lally
They
finish.
cannot say that the boy lick up.
Lick out the lolly from her body.
They get useless for this.
The boy goes so lick up.
He said they go so lick that lally come up for you.
And true, you know they hand it.
know
No,
they-
No, the lally no they last now.
no. What you come out in your case? Was it a licking?
No.
Yeah, must be.
There must have been a licking.
Licky.
Have a right job.
Now time. Lally does last about at most you give it a week. After a week it begins to fade away.
Yeah, but licking,
And of course,
licking
the
face
back-
is
Who won't go
faster.
lick hand?
Tekena knows
People
what he's
lick
saying.
everything.
Then
Tekena
I
knows
take
what
be
he's
that.
saying.
Take
You know
na
what he's
chief.
saying.
Take na chief priest
He
before.
said from experience.
Na chief priest in be.
You know the starting point of lick.
So Lally is not tattoo. So those of you that tattoo, where's Steven, that boy, Steve-O.
Oh, Steve-O.
Input
Steven
tattoo,
too.
input tattoo fire. And that was why SARS people that time,
They arrest them.
they don't carry tattoo play. If they catch you with unnecessary tattoo, they know the meaning of each tattoo. Cult people started using tattoo as mark of identification. Make people know their level in the group. So SARS was able to demystify
Yeah.
the tattoo in your body. When you start seeing the tattoo for your body, SARS go tell you where you belong.
Okay.
The day where people get their own, the day man people get their own. So once SARS see am, they know. Because
Yeah,
they too,
it's just the same thing too. Even in US, all these they are what do they call
Illuminati them.
They are gangs, street gangs.
They
Street
get
gangs get their own too. Even if you go prison, go meet some certain gangs for prison for US too. They get their own tattoo.
They
there,
tattoo you.
where they go tattoo you. So they know it. Once they see it, if you don't come out and go do one crime again, the police catch you. Once they see it, okay, they go say, okay, now this gang you did with Baya.
oh yeah, join them.
Come begin confess. All right.
So those of us that have done tattoo, me I never do. I don't even get power to enjoy any pain.
The pain not to pain. You
I
not
know
to painful like
1
that.
naira, 5 kobo pains up and they endure. Talkless of 1 naira own. So I no go figure mine, do that kind of thing. If you have done tattoo, go and remove it.
How? Remove it, waiting. Say what happened.
Then they remove tattoo.
They
they do.
use
Yeah,
laser.
they wash. Some of them
They
they
use
wash.
They use laser
laser.
remover.
Laser.
use
What
laser.
they use right arm?
Tattoo can cause
And what they
cancer.
use right your own? Now marker.
Ink.
Tattoo,
Ink no they come out.
No, they ink your skin.
Oh, they write it inside.
So yes, your
It is-
skin in that area is like it's colored. So you have it in different colors if you want. So you can have it black, red, orange, different
And
colors.
now we will not confess and
No, you can't see it.
I will can't get idea of this.
Now
way
make
they
I
talk.
just use my mouth
Can't
tell
you
you.
just show us evidence of what you are saying? You see, there is sight and sound. You cannot have an idea of something until you have seen it. There's power in sight.
Okay, let's move ahead.
Just
Yes.
like that.
We see, I want to tell you.
just like that.
Michael, you're not interested in this.
You're always harassing her.
Honestly,
Not harass. To see something harassment.
You're always harassing her. And this 2021,
we need to change that.
We need to work on
Anyway,
it.
all I know is that
Change is one
I have
permanent thing.
talent in case you want to write another one. Please, I can write for you.
Do not discouraging it. You are encouraging it.
I said for her personally. In case she wants to write another one,
I
I
don't
can
want
help you.
All right. I be
Left
go
hand.
say very big.
We never reach now.
No.
Sorry.
Whenever the end, I go
But
soon
we'll go soon
forget.
end.
No, why?
me-
We never talk about the national
Now make I say more
identity
good next
card.
topic. You know, greener. Now
Okay,
we want to say
sorry.
one of our fans.
Fine.
The guy has followed us for 15 years. I met his wife yesterday,
15
day
years.
before yesterday.
We know why they follow us. And we
They-
never see anything from his side.
No.
What kind
no.
of follow is that?
His name is Kennedy Barango. I said I go hail him this Friday.
Making stop to the follow us.
The
anyhow.
wife say in the bath every Friday, making no like bath late. Say before 7:30 don't bath.
Because of us.
Consider
Now you in this thing.
on radio. No, he lives in a flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the live of flat.
Because if you bath early,
Consider
now yard.
two radio. Say no, they wait for NEPA. Oh. You know what NEPA problem? Oh, in getting batteries. But they run in
Battery
radio.
radio.
Steady. Only for Fridays.
The mama na bookie. Yeah.
Kennedy
The
Barango.
man, they do well.
Thank you so much for following us.
For 15
Thank
years.
you for 15 years.
We are very
Thank you for being there.
ungrateful.
Please, wherever you are, can you rise up and take a bow?
Yes, even if okay, don't bath.
Don't bath by now.
Him to come to London.
Don't bath.
Anywhere we
So,
dey.
Kennedy Barango,
Okay,
please
I'm going to come to
take
Take
a
a bow
bow
down.
Bow down.
Take a bow down.
Thank you. And a clap for him now.
Take
You know,
a bow
it's
down.
this kind of people, we hail them. There are many of them like that.
There
too.
plenty, oh.
But
There
once
plenty.
we begin meet now,
People wey know they miss us every Friday. There plenty.
now they take all our rubbish, all our nonsense.
That's why you
all
are
our
there for
quarrels
us.
with Annie, all our
love line with Annie. No be only quarrel with the
Kolo, you're
quarrel.
perverted.
No, he's yes.
You're a
Wait,
pervert.
wait. Now only quarrel with the quarrel.
Do you know what a pervert means?
Yes,
What does
I
it
know.
mean?
A pervert is someone that is a former
He's a
prefect.
perv.
A former prefect.
perv.
A former prefect.
School prefect. You're a pervert.
So we don't clap for him.
Okay, Kennedy Barango, thank you.
So can we not clap
Back
for you,
to
Kennedy
the
Brown?
next topic.
We'll hear from you too.
Next issue, Kunle, raise
Yes.
it.
Okay. Now, people when they do national ID card don't go on strike.
They don't go on strike.
Oh, you know, yeah. They're on strike.
So
They're on
they
strike
need to
now.
do.
Since yesterday, yes. So they need to do again.
Why?
They say government leave people, make they come, they rush them. They don't give them anything against corona. No overworking, what they call them, extra time allowance. What do they call that thing? Overtime allowance. Nothing. Person say he enter for level 9.
In the after 3 years.
134,000 and be in salary. Now they don't promote am to level 12. In salary na 96,000.
They don't ask step.
If I went to hear that thing, the laugh I bust this morning because
No.
no, you don't pray, but they don't promote you because there's no need.
Now
This
step.
promotion.
Promotion don't bring demotion.
Wait, excuse me. When I've been working for government work, when I've been working for Export Promotion Council, those days, if you did level, we were in level 3, and I was on level 4, going to 5. Now that level 4, I did there 2 years before you come do exam. I can't pass the exam. In that 2 years, I was on step 1. I went to step 2, level 4, step 2. I was to go to step 3. Each step they increase your salary. So now if you go to the next level, some people when they level 4, step 7, when they pass the exam, their salary pass you when they level 6.
Yes.
You understand? Step 1 or step 2. So what they did for us that time, when we they go level 5, knowing say our salary, if they give us level 5 step 1, our salary go reduce from what it be before. They gave us step 3 straight. So I went from level 4, step 2, to level 5, step 3, to pass my former salary. So if now in the level waiting before,
Level 9
level 9, how many years?
for 3 years.
Now examine the pass.
Can't go level 12.
I ain't take from 9 to 12.
Now no, they go be saying
Now lie.
movement now.
For 3 years, it's not possible.
I don't know how long we
That
don't
is a
take.
fraud there.
I don't know how long it don't take. But when they talk, say when I came in, I was in level 9 and my salary was 134,000. And now I am in level
Now,
12.
what's the difference?
I don't
in
know.
years?
I don't know.
9
He
to-
just talk the level, former level and the present level. Now the present level, anyhow way bad, Michael. You know, move from 9 to 12.
It's too
and
fast.
Your salary
I've been
come
go get PhD.
and your salary come to 94,000.
No, it's possible. Let me explain why it's possible.
How possible now?
If you go level 12, step 1, of let's say in the level 9, come get step 2, step 3, step 4. Let's say you don't do there 7 years. You don't get step 7. At level 9, step 7, salary must be bigger than level 12,
You
step
must.
1.
You must.
Level 9, step
Step
7.
Is must be bigger than level 12, step 1.
How?
That's what they calculate them.
Which kind of nonsense is
No,
that?
that is the different.
Now step.
That
Step.
is the step. Now step they increase salary.
See,
Now
step,
step
they
dey
come
increase
every
salary.
year.
wait. Anyhow where step B, you no go reach floor. If I say
No be step they carry you go up.
and now they tell you now. So if I
Now
dey,
step carry you go up.
Michael, if I did ground floor, you did first floor. I can't count steps, step, count. I can't do number 10 of
How
the
many
step.
steps you count?
If I reach 10 steps, step 10. You wait. I know if I go reach you wait there for first floor. If I could reach first floor, step 1, first floor now step. I can't go again another 9.
No step.
I never
floor,
still
step
reach.
floor, first floor now floor.
Step 6. I think.
No,
I
it's
Nine
think
be the level.
I think
Nine be the level.
Now
level
floor.
just shows entry or qualification or something like that. Because you wait come now you day you get how you go enter under level 9. You get how another person go enter under level 12. But I think it's under that cadre while you're there, your qualifications and everything else, or your years is what brings in the step. So you date level 9, and under that place you come in under step 10 and be earning a lot. But then your promotion, maybe because of years you have been, will take you to 12. But there's certain things that you need to acquire that you don't have that can't take you past step 1 or 2 in 12. So your salary will adjust. Because there's some people who will come in directly on that step 12.
Level 12.
Yeah, level 12, I mean straight. Yes.
I don't know. I never worked for government before. It don't even make sense.
I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me too. The way I think about it. I think if I leave a certain level and I go to another, my money should just advance in that manner.
So why people can't they shout for promotion?
So that's what
they find only the step.
See, this guy never tell us the truth. I'm talking from experience.
Or maybe they chop our money.
They don't chop our money because the salary structure. See,
no be this if eyepiece where they drag since they chop people money. No be this same eyepiece.
No, if she say her salary now is this, means it is permanent. Means she dey see her pay slip. So she understand what it is. Not be one incident or two of eyepiece mistake. What I'm saying is, if she enter under like Blessing Wikina level, Blessing Wikina enter civil service when he was
12 years.
12 years. Then and same day 18.
Because he been big.
In get belle. As a good man, they chop Gary for 12 midnight. Belle they come out. Into say na age. By the time we in true, come reach the age. He's done 35 years already. And he is looking 42. So Blessing we cannot understand how they talk. Annie, if the woman enters civil service and they give her level 9 straight, maybe based on connection, because after youth service is level 8. Okay. You understand? If you don't get 1 year working experience or something, the woman give her 9. She can't collect 9 salary. From there, her steps can't grow. Why she did that level 9, she did go school. In the school, she don't do 4 or 5 years for the school. Each of those years don't increase her step in the level 9. So her money don't reach 100 and something thousand. Now, when she can carry the certificate, come PhD or masters, come bring them, the office can accept them, especially if the office allowed you to go to school first. You know, if you go to school on your own, when office not allow you can't get PhD. You can't carry and come, they will sack you.
Oh, really?
In a craze,
they don't give you study permit.
You leave time where you go take good work and they go school. They don't sack you.
What of online lecture?
They don't sack you.
Can you imagine? Why now?
I have a friend in NTDC. Where enter normal. They get PhD. In the for you don't call him doctor for the hour. Unless you want sack more. You go tell you say, oh go beg. That PhD thing, leave him for house. Leave him for this gate. As you enter here.
Abi.
I go call her. Doc one day inside the NTDC. In your mad though. He's gonna beg now go sack him now. I say, child, what happen? He said they don't give me official permit to go school. So where I want from content I from go to school when I they work. So when they continue for a normal level. So if this woman was permitted, this is my own analysis, so I might not be correct. I'm not saying that is what happened. If this woman can't go get PhD out of extra hustling, extra she can't bring the PhD, they can't accept her, can't give her normal level of that qualification. In that master's of that should be master's, PhD could be like 14. Then go start her on that level from the step 1. So her money will go down. She should not complain. She should tell us the truth, what really happened.
Anyway, that one not too concern us, our money not too concern us. So Betty can't be saying now, people can't invest now because government say from end of this month, phone number.
They didn't say that. Thank you, sir. I read that for news.
Waiting Annie been talk.
Waiting the news we say there is no time where government say
time.
Then go short anybody line. No time. Forever and ever.
Why people can't rush now?
It dey
Then why
news.
you rushing?
It
And
dey
now, because
everywhere.
you get that time where Pantami been talk say then give deadline.
They
for
first
the
give deadline for
registration.
December.
Then panic
Yes.
people.
Now this December
panic-
the first
na them
give us.
They
panic
just
people.
panic, threaten people. The NCC, National Communications Commission, where they're in charge of blocking line or no blocking line, or regulating and controlling all these network providers. Don't talk them openly. Something will go chuku or so their PRO. Adinde. So there is no time
With them
where they say if you know register Nigerian waiting national ID card number NIN. By so time then go block your line and lie.
Wow.
So they just want people to register the number so that they go help security.
Fine.
So that they go help government.
I like it because now so they've been dupe of your BVN. Till tomorrow now people still dey do BVN. And that time they say things
BVN
go close.
never end.
But see, one thing be say like River State now, how many centers we will get for to use that registration? You know plenty. Any people where they stay Awoda now, people where they stay Ogoni, people where they stay Obibo, all of them go come Port Harcourt office now to come do because I'm not sure say they get centers for all those places.
There is no rush. Government said there is no rush. Take your time, do your thing.
Because now the people now the staffs now don't go strike.
Out of say
They say the allowance is too small. Say they know they pay. Say graduates they collect 50,000 naira per month.
Can you imagine?
Say they know they give them
Them be graduate.
PPE. They be graduate now. Say graduate they give them. Say
They collect 18,000 a month.
50,000.
Those things not go be true.
50,000. The man talk now. He say imagine graduate they collect 50,000. Say person sick get corona. Government they leave him. He go treat himself with him money. Say yes they can't give them face mask. May they take only face mask. Say they bring face shield. After 15 minutes they can't collect them back from all of them.
What?
I don't understand that one. I saw him talk for the interview.
Where River State be which state or Nigeria? Which country where this thing happen?
This thing now River State correspondent go take the
interview.
So it go be River State now. Now River State correspondent.
Well,
And
maybe
the
guy
radio na River
clarify.
State radio.
See, so if people no rush come now to come to the registration, they no go strike.
Now they talk now.
No,
now
you see,
they remember.
apart from, there are plenty things they ask for. They said get
Because
some of them.
registration.
They said you get some of them. Why they are striking? Some of them get corona because of they no protect
crowd
them.
they come.
They no protect them. They no give them PPEs. They no do anything, and they are not collecting incentives where people with the essential services where government they give money. Say okay, because of how they meet crowd. See your own. So they are demanding.
In case corona.
Say make government too. They give them that one too because they meet people. They catch corona. That now one. Two. Then talk say promotion, the ones that they had before. Say the money where they supposed to give them in arrears, they never give them. So they need that one. They need regularization of their salaries. Government no do that one. Government go do that one.
See,
they talk say get one money 3 years ago where they use for people where just come in, where they do 28 days something for
Fasting.
one. Say that money they must calculate and give them. You get people where they fire. Say because they suspend. Sorry, they suspend. They didn't fire. They even suspend them. Say because they chop money, they do bribery for this new registration. They say they must return those people back.
No. I disagree with that one.
Before you disagree, let me finish now.
Continue.
They say they return them until proper investigation is done. May they not suspend them. May they return. May they do proper investigation.
They never sack them. Suspension is hold on first. Make we check what you do. What? No. They shouldn't encourage bribery and corruption.
Make them they work. They find out what they do.
No. It's not possible now.
Now the argument is that.
Make we first start. But Michael, there's any time where person wake up.
Now in
morning. Now
then good morning.
Nobody be they look them before. Wait till work and national
Now
ID
they
card
want
do
go hold.
when you hold
government.
voters card. Now where government make them important because of this thing now they want make their own demand. Now you make. Because if you know say make we go link our phone to NIN, how many people they go to the NIN office before?
I never near yourself.
Oh, me in fact the card, the white paper card what I don't do 4 years ago.
NIMC,
my own.
NIMC don't kukuma launch
NIMC, they call them NIMC.
They don't kukuma launch their app.
So you can register from the app.
So
Yeah,
you go,
they say.
if you go the app,
Tell me.
what you need to do is you go and get your NIN first of all through *346#. Once you get your NIN, you go
I
to
do that
the app.
thing, no, they show me
If
anything.
they show just
My
try
own
again.
show.
You go put them when you enter the app. You put that. Once you put that, it will show you the registered phone lines where you get with that one that you go begin link them up by yourself. There's a space for you
No,
to
but
leave.
they never capture you first, uncle.
For you to at least cover that one where they say the deadline day, so that all that rush
No
where they
deadline
happen.
again.
No deadline still day. But that rush where they happen, now waiting they want avoid. So that people stop rushing that way. Everybody can get on with the program individually from your homes. Then slowly you can go for the hard copy where they go do capture, they go do like my own now. My own, what shows on my NIMC is my photograph for my registration for MTN. The capture where MTN do me.
They show there.
Now they show for my the one I have here online. It shows even if you want to
They
print
just
it out.
give me a number. They don't show me another one.
But
Only number.
You know, go
You
the
don't
app,
go the
you
app
I
now.
know go
You
the app.
download
Okay,
the app.
After you go show me the app.
Just go there. Okay.
You go show
I'll
me
show
app
you.
after.
See, we no support Funky 4 and Annie no support marginalization in any way.
Yeah.
We no support say anybody who's supposed to get the entitlement.
No get
they no
am.
give up. We no support that one. No.
But at the same time,
But at the same time,
we don't support corruption.
we no support corruption. Those people where they collect money to register people for gate, they should sack them. Funky 4 is on that one.
Now if Funky 4 is on that one.
Well,
How
she's
can
sad
they
That
on
one,
it?
that one we do on it. It
How
concern
can
us.
they on
But
it?
say
We are on
you
it.
from level 9 to level 12. This I don't do government work before. I don't understand how it happen.
And it's shocking.
Please help us clarify that one so that we can support you. Then plus say, una dey meet people, una no wear nose mask. So if government no give una allowance, una go risk una life, kill una self. Me I no go do that kind of work. You go from
don't talk down. Let's move on to
okay. There is a community I discovered in Eche towards the boundary between Rivers and Imo State. Annie,
Yeah.
where
River
moto
State and Imo.
between Rivers State and Imo. Now Eche has this way we take boundary with them. I think on Moma probably, but I know of Eche. Now Annie, that community, motor they drive into the community. The two tires they bush.
Road no dey.
No. I want to call the attention of the government
To go and do road.
to that community. Let me tell you why they call the attention.
But-
not be just the road. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm going somewhere. Just give me
It's
1
okay.
second.
It's okay. It's
Few
okay.
minutes. Few minutes.
It's all right.
This is a community where we say, as you drive motor, manage, follow the bush track. They create road. They go. As you reach the community, everybody they run.
Because of moto.
No.
Of the moto.
They say people they drive come there, pack children,
With the
kidnap
moto.
children.
From there.
Yes, in this River State,
Wow.
a boundary community between Rivers and Imo State. Say the people tell us, say people they come there, come pass. So children they run if they see any motor. If you doubt me now, I will carry people for my motor, will drive go there. As we they enter, I go see race.
With moto.
If we drive with motor, they enter the community. Children, everybody they take off.
But then, this thing where you talk now.
Because people they drive enter their pack children either for slave trading or for kidnapping.
You face it. If na youth you want set, if na vigilante, you put it at the entry
They don't
point.
get any initiative, no nothing.
That's not
It's
the
a
thing,
very
no.
small farming
Because
community.
you go
It's a-
just carry
it's a farming community.
The men themselves, now them go do am by themselves. Say, see, now our problem be this. If government no answer us, we go answer ourselves. You go put barricade.
Ha!
Yes, now. You go put barricade now. Go roll drum for the only place where you know say motor go fit pass. You go roll drum, go there. Go mount this thing there. Nobody go fit enter your community again. When they come, first time still now with machete. They come again still now with machete. Nobody go come again, no.
Kule.
Una no need gun. Una no need anything.
Kule machete.
Yeah, talking about machete self, you don't
And
remind
gun.
me, I go talk something about machete.
Machete and gun, they know they play with each other. Now those days, yeah, are you still in ancient days? One AK-47 come there. Who born you say you block
You
road?
block road. What are you blocking?
Which machete? Except you go encourage the community to go get pump action.
Where pump
There must
action
be
and
gun.
AK.
No, but what do you want? At least pump action is allowed to an extent.
Okay, what if they do barricade?
What do you think the barricade want?
What did the barricade want to do now? What
How
they
you want to
They
stop
know-
the motor?
So
Them
because
no
the
better
road,
community.
because the road no big, so you put barricade.
Mm-hmm.
They fire you
No,
for the-
Kule.
If they fire you, come up for road.
no
you come.
put the responsibility on them. The first responsibility of government anywhere in the world is to protect lives and properties. Life first, before property. Is he did Constitution? He did America. He did Germany. Even though the Russia, where the man don't give law now, court, Supreme Court for Russia, don't approve, say, till he die, him and his children, nobody go probe them. So they can do anything they want to do. Vladimir Putin. Yes.
He don't put them.
He don't put them. He has put it. Names follow people.
Put it.
So I carry this in for mind.
Putin has put
you
it.
must put it to the government first.
Now
Okay.
community, the community they River State.
I dey tell you now. We go. We think I just go there first of all. Now if I ask me,
Wait till you go there.
we dey find native goat.
Native goat.
Where they smell.
God.
Mpi.
Oh God.
See that goat where they smell, honey.
Why? So there was nothing else. Okay, I don't get
Now
it.
goat we find no.
Why must it be that good?
Native goat where they smell, honey, is the natural goat for us. Outside the
What do you mean
artificial.
natural goat? Which can be artificial goat for us?
Nah,
So
dankasa.
when they get on,
You know dankasa.
I know that.
You know feri. Oh, the Hausa again. No feri.
No.
You know no dankasa.
No.
Those are Hausa goat them. Now we no get order.
Why will I know their names? Is it not just when I want to their names?
Can you back even no Sunday?
Where?
You know in the Sunday.
Where say I want to their names?
When you hear the hot, on back small.
Will they say I think they happy the lapses on the AC?
Now 8 minutes remain. See,
If you eat dankasa, what's go happen?
dankasa no get taste.
Ah, I get
Now water. They outside people for slaughter they carry water pump am. They pump in bonbon for night. You go come fat. Once
buy 'em.
once the roaster come for you, if you buy them there, the roaster come for you. You better say,
Flat.
now the meat be this. Now the goat up and they say, oh, Ghana, so you get meat, now lie you. Now water they pump am. It is a pumped goat.
But-
you know they cost past 14,000. Those ones.
I know the cost pass
Wait, that
40,000
is small
na lie.
size of 14,000 day. Very adankasa.
So the native one,
But-
how much in the cost?
The
Those
native
short
goat-
man devil goats.
The list is 25, 30,000, 35. That's
And they
small.
don't pump and water.
Then they pump, you know if you pump am.
Why?
The
He no
belly
get
full.
he no get
Can you
bomb
imagine?
bomb. He no get bomb bomb.
He is in belly full already. Just like now, some fat people they like they visit now they say won't go pump am. I
So
want to
person
pump
like
am.
you, they fit pump you.
You can pump me. I can fat. You can pump a coolie. Can I people nobody pump reach them? You know that pumper?
I don't know. How,
Just get no from anywhere.
I know
around
from
here.
anywhere. Please leave out. I agree.
Michael, make I talk that thing now. The market matter. For Timothy Lane, if you pass after Christ Embassy, you won't go Rumola, you won't go
From
to
Rumigbo.
from Rumigbo. After Christ Embassy, you won't turn, go enter that Timothy Lane, say you won't go Rumola. That junction there, where they come from, enter that Timothy Lane. You get some boys where they did there from 7 o'clock in the night. If you first see them, your mind go cut. Because the kind of machete where they hold for hand. No, I'm not sure say anybody, even if they assign them there, you understand? They hold the machete like in daytime machete. As you near the tire where they put for road, they go scratch the machete for ground.
Which will be right?
I don't know them.
Tax force don't come out back. I know
Yeah,
Task
that
force don't
we,
come
we
now.
go come to task force. These
Wait,
boys,
where
inside
the
the
time?
7 minutes.
these boys that they wear clothes, they wear
Why
they
use
wear
1 hour
cap.
talk juju?
They wear cap. In fact, with those boys, they be like juju.
Where then they market Timothy Lane?
That as the entrance of
Now then
Timothy
they
Lane to
clear
Rumigbo
that
Junction.
place.
No, they just I don't know whether
Wetin
na
be their
security.
work?
Nothing.
Okay, no, now they just pack them.
That one go be us pack.
Wait,
Now
red,
pack them.
They wear
red,
cap.
red,
No, be red. They be like what they call these people? Gate men, like vigilante.
Now spark.
Now
Now
them-
spark.
now
They
they
be
go
like
to
this.
They form themselves into vigilante.
Now don't be about spark.
Now, my fear now be say
The
the way
old spark.
they brand
Old spark.
Oh, spark.
the way that they brand the cutlass, like say, you understand? It
What's
don't
wrong
mean
with
anything.
that? What's wrong with that?
Maybe they brand
You
cutlass.
them mad.
My
They
God.
say
anybody.
people- I'm about when
As
they
them
come
brand
with
the
24.
cutlass, oh no, man,
I'm
don't
about
give
when
chance
they
now.
come with
See the scratching of the cutlass for
Come
ground.
now before we close.
We don't close. No time. Tell us say
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
late.
wait, you will be happy.
If
I'm
they
happy
scratch
already,
him,
we don't
This
go.
2021, no, they.
if they
don't
scratch
panic.
Go read
cutlass
news
for
at
ground,
exactly 10. oh.
it dey
I
put
don't
fear
tell
for
you.
people mind.
read.
Make they stop am o.
Stop that, Annie.
Make
Continue.
they stop am.
The knife.
Make they no dey scratch am for ground.
Allow the knife.
Make no dey support bad
It-
thing.
Armed
But
robbers when they come with AK-24. They don't go do that one make them for frighten people first of all. Then they wait when the armed robber come with AK first of all.
So
before they
now
strike.
when you come see women wey dey inside motor, na them be the armed robber wey you come scratch cutlass for ground, crack,
There's
crack.
scratcher
they
for
don't
ground
crack,
now.
everything
There's scratcher for the motor.
They will come there begin ask you now say, madam, how far?
How far
for
waiting?
money
Leave
now.
them, leave them.
Because you don't already enter
Bring
their
them, bring
mind
them.
with.
How
this
far
thing.
waiting? How far?
See these people when those
I go
serious.
see
How many
whether-
years when I don't
wait,
hold
I go
us?
see whether they no go happy now.
I'm not happy.
We're not happy because they don't hold
Are you
us.
serious?
How
I
many
don't
days?
eat bread, so I'm not happy for anything. I want
Bring
to
them,
eat.
bring them.
Wait
Open
first,
it.
make we finish first.
No,
And then
give us, Annie, take if you know what to give your staff.
And I'll give
make them wait first. Make
Alright,
them
give us
wait.
our own
They don't
one.
keep us all through last year 3
Leave
times.
them, leave
They
them.
make me first. So
Could they carry your bread now? People can't give you bread.
we don't even bring butter.
The craze.
Not John, they forgive
We
you.
don't bring
Take
butter.
another bread,
How
take
can you
another
bring only
bread.
bread? You don't see what
Keep
the
on, keep on,
what the Bible talks. Say man shall not live by bread alone.
Come, different bread, they're not the same all.
No, different. Sardine, coconut.
What is that?
Plenty.
Sardine coconut. Who know they
Give
know
me,
they?
take out with
You
them.
know they.
No, I'll give them bread. Stop that bread is bread. They don't the bread.
At this here.
Thinking that you're welcome. We don't get time.
Come, we go share. We have to see the sardine bread
No, they will
and the
get 4
coconut
minutes
bread.
to go.
You dey here now?
Coconut bread. We have to.
You dey inside? Man, open them.
No worry.
Longer, you have 2 minutes.
Take time, because they bread, they
Tell us this bread.
Talk about the bread quick, come on.
Ella.
You know that no come. You know we are not this cheap.
Yes, you get.
No be bread.
Now, where did they try you now? Wait,
Can you imagine?
Hey,
They
hold
even
2
bring.
minutes.
They even get carrot bread. Lotus
Good
bread.
morning, Rivers people.
Lettuce. Make it
Topical.
lettuce.
Oh, good morning, Rivers people. About these people don't keep me. My name is Nike Dajo. You know, we are the bakers of Ella's bread. We bake special loaves like coconut, sardine, granite, fruit bread, and you know, even honey bread. Of course, and for those who care about sugar, we got you covered because we have a wheat and all of that. You can actually place a call to us, and we can bake what and how you want.
Your bread no
Your
dey
bread.
come with beans.
So you can
Mix bread.
You dey mix the granite with the bread.
yes.
No first.
With
Give me the
mixer.
granite separate.
Give
me the
I want to hear that.
Yeah, you can also get very hot bread because we don't add preservatives and we don't add additives in our bread. They're just
okay.
fresh, you know, fresh every day because we bake every day. So you can reach us on 0906 20 20001. That is 0906 20 20001. Once again. Sorry, the last time. They don't take my energy. Finish.
Sorry.
0906 20 20001. So the name is Ella's Bread.
Ella's.
Where your bakery day?
Along South Road, we there along South Road, but we
Along
also
South Road.
supply to supermarket. We supply to a lot of supermarket in town. Next time,
So which kind
and all
of
of
bread do
that.
I get?
We get coconut bread, we get sardine bread, we get fruit, we use raisins, we get granite too,
Granite.
and honey,
And
and
honey
of course for
Now that honey
people,
own I like.
of course for people who care about sugar, where they get sugar concerns, we get wheat.
Okay.
We also and we add all these things depending on what you want.
Inside the wheat bread.
Yeah,
so that
depending
they
on
add
what
them
you
to-
yes, it's like depending on
So I
what
think
you
call
want.
you say I want a mixture of sardine and granite
Your bread they
together.
expensive.
No, that's expensive, very
How much?
affordable.
Like
Yeah,
how
but each loaf is 450.
Sorry.
this
still
is-
And you go carry come the person house.
Yeah, but delivery small delivery charge, just
Deliveries go
small.
dey, but
So when they
Small.
call you for phone, I discuss.
Yeah.
Now only
yeah.
sardine bread, we not get geisha.
Kule, partners.
What's your name?
Okay, once
Your name of
again,
the bread.
the name of the bread is Ella's Bread. You can always buy from any supermarket in town, you know, and you can also call us. If you're a supermarket owner, you can call us to supply
Give
to
the
you.
full address.
No
The
need.
full address,
Phone number.
there.
What's the phone number?
The phone number now 0906
202
202 0001.
1.
That is 0906 202 0001.
Thank you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you.
I like
Yes,
bread.
so, yes.
We don't collect your bread. But like they said, we're not this cheap.
Yes.
No
like-
come next time, no come again. Just they bring the bread, they come, no come.
Aya.
Kule,
Thank you.
You
Thank
go to
you.
bring the bread.
No,
Habitat hotel, habitat bread.
Happy New Year,
Now
everybody.
you happy that bread. Happy New
Happy
Year. Happy that bread.
Habitat bread. I say habitat bread. Habitat
Happy that
hotel.
hotel and
bread, they call it Egypt. Habitat Hotel and Resort at Ruma Logo. It's our partner, has been our partner for over 12 years.
Yes.
And we are still together.
in 2021.
Smile Wash at number 267 OG Road, the best washing house in the whole world. Funky Force says so. Please patronize them on our behalf. HMG Attitude, that designer of all our clothes, plus Annie clothes, women, men,
The only one clothes,
and
no
all
Annie
that.
clothes,
Then
one.
they, the only one, don't give them
you
now.
don't
All of
go
us, we
give
don't give them more than one. Then Olive Care, car,
Car splash.
they spray motor, turn
They
old
bake
motor to new one. They bake am
Baking.
like this bread we come here. Then J Cozy Hotel, they for room and hall. Kunle J Cozy say, "Go give us something, may give us no can and play." Yes, take it from him.
Okay.
Who else remain? Crystal Lake Hotel, the number 5 Peter Odili Road swimming pool with a very big lounge by the swimming pool on the 2nd floor of the building. Beautiful hotel, home away from home. And these are our partners, and they will remain our partners because we are good people.
Yes.
Now, Kobo from Ministry of Culture and Tourism.
Kobo.
His name is Kobo, yes.
Kobo.
He said that they follow us for over 12 years.
Naira and Kobo.
Then Ezebunwo, Wesley killing his senior brother for my 3. Said don't they follow us. He said 17 years. Who had the other 7 years? All right, until next Friday.
When we meet again,
we want to encourage the people who say that they win election for their state.
May they go ahead.
May they enter the office.
There's nothing they happen.
Nothing happen.
Return, no shalama.
Oh, shalama.
When I go through return, and no shalama, go hold you people back. All right, then, thank you very much. See you next week. Bye.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News update.
Hello and good morning. Here's the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I'm Annie Abdul Salam. A group known as Ohanese Igbo General Assembly has threatened to arrest a frontline presidential contender in the Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Professor George Obiozo. The group also threatened to arrest those contesting elections into chapters of the organization at various levels. The President General of the Ohanese General Assembly, Basil Onye Chalom, made the threat in Oka, the Anambra state capital. Onya Chalom said any attempt to conduct election for the leadership of Ohanese was illegal and claimed that his organization was the authentic representative of one and others, including Joseph Nsea Bassi, Akpan Johnson, Ego Wilson, Joseph Ikenna were arraigned at the magistrate's court in connection with the case. After the case was read, counsel to the accused applied for bail for them, noting that alleged offense is bailable. The case was then adjourned to the 20th of January 2021 for an accelerated hearing. The presiding magistrate warned all parties involved in the case to avoid unguarded media comments and that could negatively affect the court process. A former member of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Chris Mba, who led over 300 members of the All Progressives Congress loyal to Senator Magnus Abbey to reunite with the mainstream APC led by the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, has alleged that the Senator Abbey's party are hell-bent on destroying the members to concede to the Minister of Transportation as the leader of the party. On the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump has committed to an orderly transition of power a day after his supporters stormed Congress, provoking world condemnation. Trump's remarks posted on Twitter following a suspension were widely seen as his first public acknowledgement of electoral defeat. He spoke as top Democrats called for him to be removed from office. Hours later, Capitol Police said one officer had died from injuries sustained during the riots. And that was the news update on Today 95.1 FM. Do not forget, you must take responsibility by washing your hands frequently with soap under running water or using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your face and high-contact surfaces to prevent coronavirus. Good morning. I am Annie Abdul Salam.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
The family of Chioma Nwokama of Rumora in Rumokani or Bakri and Idu, Amadioge, Iwedi, and Egelege families, all of Rumoro or Bakri in Emowa local government area, Rivers State, do solemnly announce the transition to eternal glory of our beloved son, nephew, brother, uncle, father, and grandfather, late elder Wokewele Chioma whose demise occurred on the 2nd of November 2019 at the age of 80. Burial and funeral arrangement is according to the Rivers State Government Guideline on Burials. Dates, Saturday 9th January 2021. Venue, Chioma Nwokama's family, Rumora, Rumokani, or Bakri. He is survived by wives, children, and many other relatives too numerous to mention. Signed, Mr. Ogi Wokewele Chioma, Chief Mourner for the families.
Emeka biko bia.
What is it?
How come Chukwudi, that guy Chukwudi now? How come he's making more sales than us? And we are in the same line of business.
Relax. Cool down.
Are you sure he's not using something? Ask him so that whatever he's using, we can use it.
I'll do something. I'll meet him.
Ask him now. Wow.
I'll meet him. He's my brother. Calm down. Biko. What is that thing you are doing? I'm your brother. What is that thing you're doing? Look at your shop now. It's always busy.
Look, my friend, it is very simple. I don't tell you this thing before, but you know the
I am willing to go anywhere, any length. Just what is it you are doing? What is the secret?
It is very simple. See, just take your business, okay? Take your business, go to Today.9.1fm for adverts, and you go experience change.
Chukudi, stop this joke now.
I tell you, because now, as we talk so, their rates don't drop.
Chukudi, are you being serious?
I did tell you.
Where this man go, sef? You got Chukudi. Want buy something? You got Chukudi.
Who they collect money? Chief can face you come now.
I come. Emeka, I need to go now. And don't forget though, Today95.1 FM. Carry your business, go give them, and you go see change.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best.
Chukudi, Dalo, thank you very much.
Biko, family.
Thank you.
It's that time on radio. Let's take you into the life and times of men and women who inspire, role models who have shaped the world.
Let me take you through a journey of Nigeria's nationalism. Do you know who the founder of Nigeria's nationalism was? He's sometimes acclaimed as the Gandhi of West Africa. He was a man of many parts, a civil engineer, a surveyor by training, a civil servant, a politician, an editor, a journalist, an accomplished violinist, a historian, and wait for it, an ex-convict, the founding father of Nigeria's nationalism. He helped to lay the foundation of modern Nigeria and contributed to the shaping of popular perceptions of a modern nation and its obligations to the public. In addition, he maintained an abiding interest in the history and concerns of Black people throughout the world. Herbert Olayinka Samuel Healers Badmus Macaulay. That's a mouthful, right? He was born in Lagos on the 14th of November 1864 to Thomas Babington Macaulay and Abigail Crowther, children of people captured from what is now present-day Nigeria and resettled in Sierra Leone by the British West African Squadron and eventual returnees to Nigeria. Thomas Babington Macaulay was one of the sons of Ojo Oraire, while Abigail Crowther was the daughter of Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther, a descendant of King Abiodun. Thomas Babington Macaulay was the founder of the first secondary school in Nigeria, the CMS Grammar School, Lagos, between 1869 and 1877. Macaulay attended Breadfruit School, Lagos, and Faji School, Lagos, for his elementary education from 1877 to October 1880. He attended CMS Grammar School, Lagos, for his secondary school after going to a Christian missionary school. From childhood, young Herbert Macaulay learned the importance of a sound education, patriotism, and of course Christian values. However, his grandparents and parents also believed in the importance of indigenous Yoruba cultural values and of working within the larger culture around them. Like many later Pan-Africanists, they advocated the intelligent selection of progressive values and institutions from westernized Christianity and African society. Coming from such a family, he must have experienced a lot of pressure to enter the clergy, but he rejected this career in favor of a more worldly career. He took a job as a clerk at the Lagos Department of Public Works in 1881 as executor of the estate of a family dependent from which he misappropriated funds. Unfortunately, this act became known to the authorities and he was tried and sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. While many sympathized with him because of the extenuating circumstances of his large extended family, this event meant that he could never become a candidate for public office. Now, barred from elective public office, Macaulay made his mark in politics through journalism and political organizations and various advisory capacities. Between 1890 and 1927, he was a frequent contributor to the Nigerian Chronicle. In 1927, Macaulay joined forces with his friend Dr. John Akilade Colcrick, a physician and politician, to buy the Lagos Daily News, the first daily newspaper in British West Africa. Founded in 1925, Macaulay decided on political tone of the paper. This provided his platform for his battles against the government and his African political opponents. During the 1920s, a period in Nigerian history associated with the beginning of political agitation for self-rule, Macaulay became a leading figure in the first generation of Nigerian nationalists. In 1921, Macaulay passionately led protests in Lagos over water rates, land issues, and mishandling of railway finances. In 1922, he helped a Lagos chief in his legal battle with the colonial government, who had forcefully taken some of his land for government purposes. The highest court in England heard the case and returned the land to the chief. This victory inspired Macaulay to establish in 1923 Nigeria's first political party, the Nigerian National Democratic Party, whose members were the first to sit in the Legislative Council. The NNDP was the first well-organized political party in Commonwealth West Africa. Its motto was Salus Populi Suprema Lex. The safety of the people is the greatest law. Its candidates won all the elective seats in the Nigerian legislature between 1923 and 1938. For fear that government might take action against him, Macaulay refused to hold any party office until 1930s. But in Lagos, there was no doubt that he was the driving force and real power behind the scenes. He maintained close ties with the first executive councils and was always present at NNDP public meetings. Further, he had extensive links with the masses of Lagosians through their traditional popular associations, particularly the Market Women Union and many vocational unions. He encouraged market women and elite women to take part in party activities, including speaking at its meetings. In 1931, relations with Macaulay and the British began to improve up to the point that the governor held conferences with Macaulay. In October 1938, the more radical Nigerian youth movement fought and won elections for the Lagos Town Councils, ending the dominance of Macaulay and his National Democratic Party. In order to avoid the demise of the party, Macaulay's NNDP joined forces with the Nigerian youth movement to form the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, NCNC. The NCNC, led by Macaulay, was not set out to be a political party. It was more of a nationalist organization designed to advocate for an independent Nigeria. In August 1944, however, he saw the leadership and strategy of the National Council of Nigeria and Cameroons, NCNC, offered brilliant prospects in the struggle for self-government. Although many of his colleagues in the NNDP executive disagreed with him, he carried the day when he threatened to resign if they did not agree to enter into a coalition of interest groups. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the dynamic leader of the NCNC then, capitalized on Macaulay's decision to join the party. At this time, Macaulay was 80 years old, but still appeared physically strong and mentally alert. But his insistence in undertaking a strenuous campaign against the constitutional proposals of 1945 proposed by Governor Richards taxed his strength. While on the national tour, he suffered an acute attack of rheumatism and was forced to return to Lagos, where he died on 7th of May 1946. Huge crowds, estimated variously between 100,000 and 200,000, turned out in the streets to mourn, and all the markets closed for 2 full days. The leadership of the presidency NC went to Azikiwe, who later became the first president of Nigeria. Macaulay was buried at Ikoyi Cemetery in Lagos on 11th of May 1946. Nnamdi Azikiwe delivered a funeral oration at Macaulay's burial ceremony. As is customary among the Yoruba, when a distinguished leader dies at an advanced age, his funeral became the occasion for a prolonged celebration of a life well lived and public service well acclaimed. He was survived by 2 children, Sarah Abigail Ido Macaulay and Oliver Ogedengbe Macaulay.
Personality profile. Now you know.
To all those who think COVID-19 is a joke, I have a message for you. Remember, you have one life, families to care for, people who look up to you and take your word for it. You can't afford to let them down.
The irresponsibility of a few could lead to the death of many. Take responsibility, don't misinform people, and follow the guidelines. Stay safe and stay connected to Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
Corruption is a dishonest action that destroys people's trust. Corruption takes many forms and can be interpreted by many people in many ways. It is hard to enter into any sector in Nigeria without observing one corrupt practice or the other. The faces of corruption ranges from political, universities and college, bank sector, the civil service, even the religious bodies. In Nigeria, factors like greed, poor youth empowerment, poverty, unemployment, etc. are said to be responsible for corruption. However, no reason is good enough to be corrupt, because corruption is capable of crippling our economy, raise poverty level, bring about national crisis, as well as poor national development. Stop the embezzlement and misappropriation of public or government funds, bribery, malpractice, man no man, and treat all citizens equally today. A corrupt-free nation is possible. This message is powered by your premium talk radio Today 95.1 FM. The voice of the people.
Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
This president's failed.
It's about the future of this country.
We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back.
You asked us to vote you into that position so you can bring about that
solution.
So when you vote me, then you sleep.
Let me see if I can take another phone call. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
What makes a policeman to be able to feed is the gun he's holding. They use their gun to extort money from people.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
No longer news that we are truly the voice of the people.
Am I not a slave in Nigeria?
I refuse if you're
you're a slave. Let's not get to that now. So the Nigerian constitution. Rap is philosophizing.
You spot the difference now?
modern city of Port Harcourt, Nigeria. This is Today 95.1 FM.
They're saying that the explanation given by the military was not enough to say that he saved up to buy those houses or to buy. Man, let me just quickly get your thoughts here so that we throw that into the opinion program. I think I have a picture of what Fayose looked like on that day and what he was saying from that caption. It's not just giving him a certificate. We must see the
consequential order must be obeyed first, as to even those who have not attended law class. Now you want that place is that place.
This is where it comes.
So why don't we start that first? You have that angle open now. Nothing is holding you from doing that now.
You look at it and make sure and understand that restructuring is what Nigeria needs.
Today's quest from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Catch Annie on this frequency, Monday to Friday.
That is absolutely their position. Respect the law. Now the question will be which law?
Today's quest, a sure way to start your day.
Because he hasn't really done anything here.
Yes.
Because both parties are contending. Past 10, and you're listening to Today 95.1 FM. It's time for the newspaper review segment for the Friday segment or for Friday presentations. Emmanuel Indukwe is here with me. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Nigeria.
All right, so let's start with the Vanguard newspaper. For the Vanguard newspaper, we have COVID-19. We must be aggressive in communication. Boss Mustafa is the one speaking there. COVID-19. We must be aggressive in communication. Boss Mustafa. And workers' salary deduction temporary, Kano State government. Workers' salary deduction temporary, Kano State government. And then you have also in the Punch newspaper, Capitol riot. This is terrorism. Trump has to be impeached, says 37 lawmakers and also Lady Gaga. Capitol riot. This is terrorism. Trump has to be impeached, say 37 lawmakers and Lady Gaga. Nigeria, of course, records 1,565 new cases of COVID-19 and 6 deaths. Nigeria records 1,565 new cases of COVID-19, 6 deaths. Ijo youths flay Akpabio over NDDC board inauguration remarks. Ijo youths flay Akpabio over NDDC board inauguration remarks. I think that should be board inauguration remark. And then I think the last story we can take from the Vanguard newspaper. Buhari, Oshibanjo, others willing to take COVID-19 vaccine on live TV. Why are they doing like... Anyway, let me just hold it there. I was going to ask Annie, calm down. I remember when they say, Annie, be calming down. Let me calm down there. Well, let's start with the very first story, Manuel. COVID-19, we must be aggressive in communication, Boss Mustafa. Chairman, Presidential Task Force, PTF, on COVID-19 and Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, Mr. Boss Mustafa, who spoke at the briefing of the task force on Thursday, however, lamented that many Nigerians seeking to travel out of the country are presenting fake test results. He said, we must be very aggressive with our communication because we are at a tipping point. The more people are infected, the more the rate of hospitalizations will go up and will run out of bed spaces, and correspondingly, people who have other ailments will not be able to access healthcare. So people will be dying of COVID-19 and people will be dying of other ailments. There will be a strain on medical personnel, and right now our medical frontliners are under intense pressure to meet the needs of patients who are infected with COVID-19. So we're at a tipping point. And my plea to Nigerians is that we must arrest this transmission, and that is why we're looking at developing health regulations, which will be a universal application across all states. And we have convinced the states today at a meeting that it must be backed up with enforcement through their local regulations and laws. Okay, maybe they're waking up to certain realities.
Well, you know, when anything at all becomes deadly, you have to look for a way to mitigate it because the way it's going, I really don't understand what is going on with the second wave. I don't know. So I think it's fiercer. And then we also need to be aggressive, like you say. With the communication even, certain things you know, the other person doesn't know, at least to take it on a bare level.
Yeah.
You communicate so that people will be more aware of what is going on. I think he's right.
And you know, the part where he mentioned that we're at a tipping point, because I think a lot of people don't even understand what the scenario or the situation could be, is that there are too many cases of COVID-19, and because of how necessary it is to attend to those people quickly, other people with other ailments will suffer. So there's a possibility that you could be in a motor accident and you need to be rushed to the hospital, but it's full. Your ICU is full. The emergency unit is full. So you will have to wait. And so it might not be that you would die because of COVID infected you, but that you would die because of COVID arisen situation.
Yeah.
So we need to be careful how we carry on with the transmission. You know, when he said there must be aggressive communication, that's why I say I hope they've woken up to certain realities that yes, we must say aggressive communication. I mean, they should be in everybody's ears by now, singing all the protocols that need to be put in place concerning COVID-19. All right, let's move away from that story and to this here that says workers' salary deduction temporary. Kano State Government. Kano State Government has said that the deduction of its workers' salaries for November and December 2020 was temporary. Malam Mohammed Garba, Commissioner for Information, said this in a statement on Thursday in Kano. Garba reaffirmed government's commitment to the implementation of the 30,000 minimum wage in Kano for civil servants. According to him, deduction in November and December workers' salary is a temporary measure informed by the drop in federal allocation and dwindling internally generated revenue occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. He noted that the deduction was necessary to keep the government going in the face of prevailing economic recession facing the country. He pointed out that the state government took the measure instead of contemplating paying half salary in batches or layoff as witnessed in other states. The commissioner further said similar temporary measure was taken, including cutting allowances of all political appointees in its administrative structure during the first wave of the pandemic in the country between March and July 2020, which was withdrawn soon after the critical situation improved. The government therefore assures that as soon as the state of affairs improves, it will not hesitate to pay workers their full salary. He solicited for the support and cooperation of the entire workforce for the state to bear with the situation and desist from spreading rumors.
I think where government needs is very necessary that government keeps on running, I must say. I agree with them in that light. But I hope also, as they are making deductions from the civil servants, they're also making deductions from the political staff.
Well, that's what he mentioned. He said some of the political appointees in the state had that reduction. He said that happened in the first wave. I don't know whether that's happening in the second wave now. Maybe it's a balance. We did this for the political appointees in the first wave, so this second time is for the civil servants.
I think it's good. They will bear with him. However, the issue of saying that playing the lizard, praising himself, that instead of layoff as happening in other states. Which states?
Which state? You mentioned it.
You mentioned that?
I think he should mention it.
Because when you are saying, it's like, as you are hearing this, know that Kano State is even better than others. Please let us hear the others. But what I want to understand from there is that if they go with payment of a full salary, they may not have government up and running. And then there will be no further payment.
You know, I think it's unfair that we don't know clearly if these deductions are made, because for the civil servants, who I want to believe are the ordinary people in Kano, they know that these deductions were done. How can we tell if these deductions were done amongst the political class and those in power in Kano State? How much was actually deducted from them? Because we're looking about the entire unit that forms the civil service.
Oh, well, also the Freedom of Information Act comes to play here. If they can, in fact, get into that FOI Act, they could go and find out whether the political class truly, some of them were paid maybe half or quarter, whatever. But all I know is that I hope they are going to stick to the promise they made. As soon as things bounce back, they will indeed comply. Not after it bounces back, they continue getting their own, because the governor's zone can never be caught.
That's the point. You see,
governor's zone will never be caught.
There are too many things that could be pushed back or pulled out that will ensure there's extra funding within the system, and that the civil servants who truly need this money will have access. Because, I mean, how much are they even earning in the first place?
You remember during the campaign of President Buhari, the many buses that Ganduje bought, were they necessary? But now, when you have spent the money for politics and all that, you come to suffer the civil servants. It's quite unfortunate.
It is. All right, so let's move on from that story here and then to another. This here says, Capitol riot. This is terrorism. Trump has to be impeached, says 37 lawmakers and Lady Gaga. Over 37 United States lawmakers, Lady Gaga and other celebrities have called for the impeachment of President Donald Trump following the protest that took place at the Capitol Hill, Washington. Trump has been accused of instigating the riot. Report had it that a lady yet to be identified was shot dead during the protest. About 50 police officers were said to have been injured by the rioters. Properties were vandalized. The U.S. experienced a total breakdown of law and order on Wednesday. In view of all of these, Ilhan Omar, a Democrat for Minnesota, and 36 other members accused Trump of committing high crimes and misdemeanors. Also, Lady Gaga described the event as an act of terrorism, insisting that Trump should be impeached. According to her, I hope we focus to impeach Trump so Congress has the constitutional authority to possibly disqualify him from future election. The 25th Amendment doesn't disqualify him. He incited domestic terror. How much more violence needs to happen? This is terrorism.
Well, it's unfortunate what happened there. However, if not, there's an angle that makes it necessary for the impeachment. She mentions about that of disqualifying him from further participation in politics or presidential race or whatever. But I tell you, if not that angle, so if that angle is so important, they should go on with impeachment. After all, it's not Nigeria, where the hurdles are there. You cannot, from there 1 to 20 or 100 years, you can't achieve it. But this one, I think the institutions work. If they want to impeach him, they can. After all, a lot of Republicans are against him.
So but at one point they impeached him, but they impeached him, but they did not remove him from office.
No, they won't.
It was impeachment without removal. So what's this other impeachment again for? I mean, he's leaving by the 20th.
So, no, you see, ordinarily, one will say, leave him whatever. On the 20th, he will go. But we are saying he may turn around and say, I want to contest for a second one to finish it up. And of course, Americans will be there to vote him or not.
So this is to put a nail in the coffin.
I tell you, I think it's very important because the way the president was behaving shows that, in fact, he's even beyond Nigeria. But he's in Nigeria, but maybe in another side.
We need to learn something
from him.
All right, then. Nigeria records 1,565 new cases of COVID-19 and 6 deaths. Nigeria on Thursday recorded 1,565 new. On Wednesday, we had 1,600 new cases. Yesterday, we had 1,500. The numbers are just crazy, Manuel. Bringing the total to 95,934. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control made this known on its verified website. Center said that 24 states recorded the new infections, with Lagos State registering 807. While the FCT has 236, others are Kaduna with 79, Oyo with 57, Plateau with 47, Rivers with 37. On Wednesday, the numbers for Rivers State was 62.
Yes.
Rivers yesterday had 37, Katsina 35, Edo 30, Sokoto 30, Delta 26, Kebbi 23, Ondo 20, and Enugu 18. Others are Abia 17, Ogun 17, Benue 16, Bayelsa 15, Bauchi 14, Niger State 13, Kano 10, Borno 6, Imo 5, Ekiti 4, and Osun 2, and Jigawa 1. Center also said Nigeria reported 6 COVID-19 related deaths in the last 24 hours. Center said out of 95,934 total cases, 77,000 plus patients have recovered and were discharged. It said discharges today include 314 community recoveries in Lagos, 158 in Kano, in Kaduna, and 84 in Plateau. I guess we have an idea now, but what I'm looking at is the numbers. These are very similar to numbers we saw during the first wave. And it seems we're carrying on in a pattern that is so unsimilar with what we did in the first wave. By now, we had shot certain movements, we had curtailed certain engagements, but it doesn't seem that that's what we're doing now. Perhaps we feel what we did in the first didn't work, so we're overlooking those steps that we took and then carrying on as if nothing is happening.
You see, what people are in Nigeria are now bent on doing and saying is that lockdown is not the answer. Lockdown is not the answer. What exactly is the answer? They've not been able to also suggest to government. All I'm saying is that if it becomes necessary, because you can't deny the fact that lockdown, at least minimally, must help. But look at it now. The number is increasing, and that's why I told people that it's not something we'll blame God and say, God lost Nigeria. Which nation does God hate? I even went as far as citing instance, if Cameroon is playing football with Nigeria, you pray, God, please let our nation help us to win. So he helps Cameroonians, he won't help them. The fact is that, just as Bible said, time and unforeseen events befall everything. I think we are just favored. And now you see the rise in the numbers. Now, does it mean that God has eventually turned to hate us?
No.
Let us do certain things that are in the protocol that could save us from it. That's the only thing. And it seems we are not doing it. No. We just abandoned the first wave
there's no
and all that we did.
There's no aggressive testing.
I'm telling you, a lot of people
a lot
are
of money attached to testing.
A lot of people are still saying there is no COVID in Nigeria. I don't understand. Is it that NCDC is just lying?
Well, NCDC so far has tested 1,004,915 persons only out of 200 million plus Nigerians since the first confirmed case. Okay, if we're looking at 200 plus million Nigerians, maybe let's even divide that into half and say half is adult, half is young people. So out of 100 million people, you've tested just 1 million.
I don't know. Government is not serious in certain things. No. Okay, we are hearing of Sikajo and okay,
we'll get there. I think we should even just take that story next. Buhari, Osibanjo, others willing to take COVID-19 vaccine on live TV. It says the federal government has appealed to Nigerians not to be hesitant to take the COVID-19 vaccine when it gets to Nigeria. Dr. Faisal Shoaib, the executive director of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, made the appeal at the Presidential Task Force briefing on COVID-19 on Thursday in Abuja. Reports have it that Nigeria intends to get 42 million COVID-19 vaccines to cover 1/5 of its population through the global COVAX scheme. The initial vaccines will come as part of Nigeria's plan to inoculate 40% of the population in 2021 and another 30% in 2022, with 100 doses of Pfizer vaccine arriving by the end of January 2021. The COVAX scheme was set up to provide vaccines to poorer countries, including Nigeria, whose 200 million people and poor infrastructure pose a daunting challenge to medical officials rolling out the vaccinations. According to Shoaib, President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, and other prominent Nigerians are willing to be among the first set of Nigerians to receive the vaccine on live television to help drive acceptance. This is according This is in accordance with terms of the prioritization of vaccines and strategic country leadership. These critical leaders and others will likely take the vaccine in full glare of the public to demonstrate that this vaccine is safe. So we have to make provisions for them. Even in developed countries, what we have seen is that apart from the prioritization of health workers, you have also those identified with critical leaders that you do not want to be wiped off by the virus. Critical leaders that don't want to be wiped off by the virus. Who do you want to be wiped off by the virus?
The way I'm laughing is that why saying that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. That's exactly what is displayed now, because ordinary Buhari may not wish to take this. Or Sibajo may not, but because, should it be the way people have been describing this vaccine, that is rather going to kill people and all that, that means because of their position, as they say, local palace, big man, big trouble, they have carried the trouble. And then eventually it becomes something that could cure it. They've also prevented it, as it were. Well, so I think there's nothing they can do more than that. Let them take it, and Nigerians will see. Because I tell you, a drowning man catches at any trough. If you are with this COVID and is trying to kill you, as soon as they mention that, bring it, let me try this one.
Well, I do pray that they actually do take the vaccine, Let it not be that they're on live on TV and they're just giving them normal saline.
That one you are talking is what we may never ever know. We may never know. All we know is, he's taking it, the president. Who am I?
To confirm that thing is the vaccine, and it's not just normal saline that they just injected. But in any which case, Prof. Shaibu says that they're willing to do that, and because they're the leaders of the country, this is to drive people who are trying to, draw aspirations towards the vaccine and, conclude that this vaccine might have some untoward reaction to them, and they're saying it's safe for inoculation, so to say.
Now, if we're saying that one is not efficacious, let us bring our variant now to be efficacious.
Or let's grab the... If we say it's not efficacious, let's hug the corona now.
No, we won't.
It's either one way or the other. It's either you take the vaccine or you take corona.
Good, and that is why this particular one available, people should go and take it, assuming it's everywhere on Nigerians.
Well, I think 40% of the population are the ones who will be able to be vaccinated between 2021 and 2022, I guess. But the point I want to make here is I think there must be enough awareness concerning this vaccine so that people understand what they're doing and why they need to get these vaccines. I also would like, if it was possible, that you have more of the people in the front liners. So you have health workers, you have those who have to be in contact with COVID-19.
And I think they'll think along that line.
Should be the ones that will first be in charge, or should be the first charge line, first line charge. To receive these vaccines. Oshibanjo and the president, except for a drive, I don't know why they particularly should be amongst the first.
The political hurts.
It's just all right, though. Let's move on to another story. The last story from the Vanguard before we move to another paper. Ijaw youths flay Akpabio over NDDC board broad inauguration remark. Is it board or broad? It's board.
It should be
it's actually board, yeah. It says here, Ijaw youths from the states of the Niger Delta have described as deceitful and diversionary the comments attributed to the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, over the possible constitution of a substantive board of the Niger Delta Development Commission in April 2021 after the forensic audit of the commission. The Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, had on Wednesday in Abuja, while receiving the interim report of the commission from the forensic auditors, insisted that the appointment of a sole administrator, which had triggered protests and uprising in the region, was ordered by the court and not the federal government. But reacting to the minister's comments, the national spokesman of the umbrella body Ijaw Youth Council Worldwide, Comrade Ebilade Erekefe, on Friday in Yenogua, described the claim as diversionary and aimed at stopping the agitation against the appointment of a sole administrator and shutting down the headquarters of the commission. He said the only reason that will stop the protest is for President Muhammadu Buhari to do the right thing by appointing the substantive board in NDDC that will carry out its functions properly. We're calling on every well-meaning Ijaw youths not to be distracted by the statement of Akpabio, which does not reflect the decision of council. We also want to put on record that since the agitation and anger is being expressed by stakeholders from the region, we have noticed a desperate attempt by the embattled sole administrator, Mr. Okon Akwa Efyong, and his godfather have been desperately spending money to divide youths of the region and their leadership, including the IYC. We are resolute and demand the immediate constitution of the board. If it is the court that has ordered such, why are they desperately spending the NDDC fund to buy conscience and divide the region? The only reason that will stop the protest is for President Muhammadu Buhari to do the right thing by appointing the substantive board in NDDC that will carry out its functions properly. We are calling on every well-meaning Ijaw youth not to be distracted by the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, which does not address the decision of council on the issue of immediate constitution of a substantive NDDC board. They said, well, if you say it's the court that ordered it, why are you and your sole administrator using NDDC funds to divide us? Why are you calling some of us and giving us money?
Well, I think it's an allegation that remains unsubstantiated until otherwise done. Because if you say they are spending money to divide you people, fantastic. Can you name who have been given or give proper evidence to attest to that? You can at least, maybe right now they've not done so. However, Akpabio said it was court that initiated the appointment of the sole administratorship. Now, are they doubting that? I think the very first thing would have been to find out if it is true that it's caught. Then if it's caught, you know that the hands of government is not there, including Akpabio. He will not be bandied as the person who has maybe brought out his brother to head that place on that capacity. But not knowing exactly that it's truly caught or not, but just that you don't want a sole administrator, but you want the board, which personally, I don't know why the board cannot do the same thing, that they're appointing all these people, even interim management board and all that. I think the board, the real one, according to the act establishing the NDDC, has stipulated a board, appointment of board. Can they? And I think they've been sworn in by Senate and all that, whatever happened. That one fizzled out.
They said they should wait until this interim board carries on with the forensic.
Good. If it is what the Ijaw Youth Council is standing against in terms of why is the board not used, but leaving that of a sole administrator, while Akpabio mentioned that he's caught, I think it needs to be verified so as to remove that thing from
Which
him.
court? Yeah, it's a simple thing.
Akpabio himself will be able to say that it's caught in Bayelsa, it's caught in Akwa Ibom, but it's caught in wherever. Because there are many courts.
All right, then.
But it seems a lot of things are just the more you look, the less you see. We don't know.
I agree with you. All right, let's check out another story from another paper now. We're done with the Vanguard newspaper. Let's see if we can take stories from This Day newspaper. Okay, so from... okay, I don't think I have the... Let's take from the Guardian newspaper. So from the Guardian newspaper, we have... brash billionaire, Tesla, CEO, Musk, world's wealthiest person. Brash billionaire, Tesla, CEO, Musk, world's wealthiest person. And also we have here, federal government urges Nigerians not to be hesitant to take COVID-19 vaccine. And recruitment, NDLEA releases list of successful candidates. Recruitment, NDLEA releases list of successful candidates. Kalu receives defecting Abia PDP faithful into APC. Kalu receives defecting Abia PDP faithful into APC. And I think that's looking for more stories from the Guardian newspaper that we can share real quickly. Bottlenecks ahead of January 10 Ohaneze election. Bottlenecks ahead of January 10 Ohaneze election. And we need leadership with vision, passion, and good planning, says Peter Side. All right, so let's get to the stories from the Guardian newspaper. Start off with brash billionaire Tesla CEO Musk, world's wealthiest person. Whether the topic is transforming the automobile or conquering the next frontier of space, Elon Musk has shown a knack for captivating an audience beyond investors and science geeks. The brash Tesla CEO, now the world's wealthiest person following the electric automaker's meteoric rise, was the quintessential Silicon Valley disruptor, except he no longer lives in California. The norm-shattering entrepreneur, who has more than 41 million followers on Twitter and a fortune now estimated at about $180 million, $80 billion, announced last month he had relocated to Texas and could not resist one last dig at the West Coast state. If a team has been winning for too long, they do not tend to get a little complacent, a little entitled, and they don't win the championship anymore, Musk said at a conference hosted by the Wall Street Journal. California has been winning for a long time, and they're taking it for granted. On Thursday, Musk surpassed Amazon chief executive Jeff Bezos as the world's wealthiest person. How strange, Musk said on Twitter when informed of the distinction. Well, back to work. Musk, 49, was born in South Africa and holds passports from US and Canada after completing his studies in Ontario and the state of Pennsylvania. By 25, he had created Zip2, an online advertising platform, and was a millionaire by the age 30 after selling the company to Compaq Computer in 1999. He followed that success with the creation of online bank X.com, which was later merged into PayPal, which eBay bought in 2002 for $1.5 billion. But Musk has entered a new stratosphere over the last few years as Tesla has grown and come closer to achieving a mission he said is not purely economic. Tesla's success is very important for the future of the world. Musk said in 2018, it's very important for all life on Earth. A linchpin of Musk's larger goal of remaking transportation has been the Tesla Model 3, intended as its first vehicle aimed at the middle market rather than luxury. After setting ambitious goals for the model's ramp-up, Musk hit a rough spot in 2018 as Tesla missed targets while burning through cash. In an especially infamous moment, Musk in 2018 jolted markets by announcing on Twitter that he was considering taking Tesla private and boasting he had secured financing for doing so. Musk quickly dropped the go private effort, but became embroiled in a bitter dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which charged Musk with fraud, slapped him with $20 million fine, and demanded he step down as Tesla chairman and agree to follow broad supervised protocols on his social media use. Around the same time, Musk also publicly sparred with a British caver who had mocked the Tesla CEO's offer of a mini submarine to rescue young soccer players trapped in a cave in Thailand in the summer of 2018. The caver, Vernon Onsworth, sued Musk after the Tesla chief called him a pedo guy on social media. But a California jury in December 2019 ruled the remark was not defamation. But Musk and Tesla hit his stride in 2020 with the company impressively lifting output in California and Shanghai, breaking grounds on new factories and scoring a series of profitable quarters on its market value soared. Over this period, Musk has become embroiled in fewer controversies, but an exception came this spring when the Tesla chief castigated public health authorities in Alameda County over restrictions due to COVID-19. Well, on and on. No wonder it said here in the caption, brash billionaire. So, he's not easy. He doesn't take it easy with anybody. I think he will spar, especially on social media. He'll give a jibe here and he will spar as nasty as is expected.
If he should rule America, he'll be like...
He'll be worse than Trump. He'll be worse than Trump. But you see, I think what gets to me about Musk is his tenacious character. He stays with his ideas. And even when you think, come on now, let it go.
And creativity.
And yes, he still sees a vision and he stays with it. Yes. I mean, the SpaceX has been criticized in especially when he tried launching at one time and it didn't shake the boundaries as they expected. A lot of people said, well, this is an idea that he should forget. But he's still on it. I mean, I'm just trying to link that to what happened now with the Tesla vehicles. At one point, people felt that Tesla vehicle was not going to make the margin. And then a lot of investors at one point were pulling out. Well, here he is. 2020 was just the year for him. And then he now goes over and becomes the richest person over Jeff. And I don't know, from his comments, oh, look at that. Well, back to work.
It doesn't mean much. It means he's very certain to continue with all that is making him, to placing him where he is.
Indeed.
I think for me, it's just determination. There's no other thing. because determination is what leads to success.
I'm impressed by the man.
It's a good thing.
Brash as he may be.
When somebody like Bill Gates is hearing that, he will only tell you, we have been there.
Oh, we've been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. But it's good to see that. And I think it's an eye-opener to the rest of us in the third world, how much technology is beginning to shape the future and take its stance. And that the leaders in the third world encourage their people to look along those lines. We don't want that when the rest of the world is in such a technological age and system, that the rest of us are still thinking of using, what's that thing, Emmanuel? Oh, dear me. The name was just in my head and it went. Is it the thing they use for counting, that old age system they use for counting?
I've forgotten it.
You forgot? The name is in your head,
yes,
right?
Yes,
it starts with A,
yes,
but I can't remember. I brought something, whatever it is, but that...
is it algorithm?
No, algorithm. Algorithm is new. We'll find what it is eventually. But I mean, I don't want us to be caught with our pants down, more or less. Let me use that. I know that one.
No,
let's not be
we won't. I think it's a progressive
we don't have a government initiation or drive towards it. It's more individual. It's more private.
No, you can't give what you don't have. The leaders seem to be of the old brigades also. I'm telling you, when you have, that's the difference when we are saying, let children come into political authorities. If they come with the savviness, as it were, of technology, they will also bring it to bear with the administration.
Indeed.
You can't tell anybody who doesn't know anything about all these technology to start talking about them. Okay, you want to remove food from his mouth? I don't want to mention anybody, but that's the way it is.
All right, then. Let's move on from there. We need leadership with vision, passion, and good planning, says Peterside. That's Dakoko Peterside. And in this interview, when the former Director General, CEO of Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Mr. Dakoko Adol Peterside, spoke on his childhood, career, passion, leadership question in Nigeria. This is what he said. Your leadership turnaround expert and coach, many have said that one of Nigeria's major challenges today is bad and tactless leadership with misplaced priorities. What is your take on Nigeria's leadership question? He said, truly, the challenge of leadership in Nigeria starts from the way we recruit, prepare, and the manner we enable leaders function. That indeed is our challenge. There is nothing wrong with the land, environment, or the people of Nigeria. My approach is twofold. One, at the micro level, that is the level of the individual, the community, and the local government. And two, the macro, state and federal. The question now is, how do we recruit leaders? Is it just an all-comers game open to anybody? What capacity do we expect our leaders to possess to enable them deliver? For me, leadership is not for everyone. Some are natural followers and must be ready to be good followers. There is a need to ensure the individuals who we entrust with leadership responsibilities are prepared, equipped, and ready to work with others to achieve our collective aspiration. A leader is not the same thing as someone who occupies a position. For instance, one can be a local government chairman and yet not be the leader of the local government. What has happened is that over the years, we confuse and equate leadership with a position. Yeah, position can make one a leader, but a leader is not made by position. This is because a leader can exist without holding a position, yet he is there to exert influence, show the direction to go, and mobilize others to achieve great goals. I like that part where he says a position doesn't make one a leader.
Yeah.
And
a position can make one a leader, but a leader is not because of his position.
Yeah, a position can make one a leader, but a leader is not because it's not made by a position.
Yes.
I agree.
I understand what he said there, but then...
Yeah, some people occupy that position, but they're not really leaders and can't be leaders.
Of course. You see, what he's saying is more or less tilting to electoral process. Because eventually it is the political leaders that make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in our electoral system, nothing is happening. I tell you, Nigerians don't have expectations of what a leader should be. And because... not that naturally they don't remember such things, they don't know such things, or they don't think that such things could bring betterness, as it were, for them. The fact is that if you make your plans and all that and demands and all that, when it reaches the election day, anything could happen. And the person who the authorities, if they like the cabals want, they want him. And he is the one they will pick. And like I keep on saying, you cannot give what you don't have. When you come, you focus on the side you want. The side that will give you money. Not the side that will benefit the people, but the side that will generate funds for you as a leader, as it were. That is it. And that's what Dakuku is trying to emphasize there. But he couldn't have gone ahead and said it was election.
He couldn't have gone ahead and said what, Emmanuel?
It's the election of Nigeria that the electoral system is bad and all that. And so we are bringing this kind of people and all that. He has said it. Those who have ears will hear exactly what he has said. But can we change that system that throws up leaders that are not competent, that don't bring anything that will benefit the entire people they are leading? No, it's difficult in Nigeria. But we hope that, I keep on saying hope is what keeps a man alive.
You know, that with the wins we saw in Georgia, in the United States, and for the Democrats, I mean now.
Yeah.
A lot of
but
people...
you'll cross to that side.
I'm sorry, I just want to link it. I just want to link it with leadership, Emmanuel. Sorry, don't worry. I'm linking it to leadership. You get where my point is.
All right.
A lot of the background work, really. I mean, the person who won is very different from who the people feel is even leading the Democrats in Georgia.
Yes.
The person who a lot of accolades has gone towards is Stacey Abrams. They say that the groundwork she has done for the Democrats there, the way she has led the Democrats there, that she particularly almost single-handedly gave that spring that they saw within the Democrats in Georgia and saw the sort of impressive numbers that they have been recording in recent times. She's generally referred to as the leader of the Democrats within that region. I think she heads the DNC in Georgia. I don't know. But, I mean, she's not the ones on the ballot paper. She's not the one, even though she did contest to be the governor last time and she lost. But she's not the one in the front line now. There are other people there, yet she's pushing, and the people are voting not necessarily because there is this person's name on the paper, but because of the work Stacey Abrams is doing and how she's connecting the people and convincing them that this is what we must do as a state or as a Democrat or as a Democratic candidate. She has done a lot of groundwork, and then that is where a lot of people look towards her and say, "What you have helped shape the democratic system here," or the Democratic Party, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
You've helped shape the Democratic Party here in Georgia and give her that position of a leader. Unlike what you find here in Nigeria. The person who is doing all the groundwork perhaps, or who is pushing, wants to be the same person on the ballot.
It's
or
true.
if you're, I mean, you will not see a person who is on the ballot who is not insisting that they're the leader, even though they're not doing anything.
Just make a mistake and call another person leader. If not that particular person, then you see yourself on the other side. The person that is leading will lead in all phases of it.
I'm glad that Dakuku has that opinion, but you see, again, we'll like to see the opinion given life to. So as he said it, we hope that is something that he actually believes and practices.
He may believe in it, but during the time that will produce who actually is a
Emmanuel,
leader.
that's why I said practice. Practice.
Okay, practice. Well, that's very correct.
Believe and practice.
Yes.
All right, so that's one story we've taken. We need leadership with vision, passion, and good planning, says Peter Side. You'll find that in the Guardian newspaper. Bottlenecks ahead of January 10 Ohanese election. If there's anything that should bother President General of Ohanese Ndibo, Chief Nya Nwodo, and Ndibo at large at the moment, it's how to wriggle out of the logjam that has enveloped the national election for the organization built for January 10th at Owerri, Imo State. Indeed, several developments since the idea of the election was mooted suggest that the outgoing administration of Nwodo may have boxed itself into an unfriendly corner, as well as exposed its inability to conduct a successful exercise that should enthrone a successor in Ohanese this year. The sound bites everywhere in Igbo land indicate uncertainty over the January 10th date, which is also the exit date for the administration of Chief Nwodo. In just a few days to the election, a parallel Ohanese Ndibo has emerged with an electoral committee different from the one constituted by the Nwodo-led executive committee some weeks ago. In the same vein, another group of Igbo leaders are rooting for a caretaker committee to run the affairs of the organization, adding that while the period of the exercise lasts, it will serve as opportunity for Ndibo to put their house in order. They are equally hinting that the ravaging COVID-19 disease will make it difficult for an acceptable election to be held for Ohaneze. There are those still opposed to the idea of holding Ohaneze election in Owerri, Imo State, following the purported interest of the state government in one of the candidates for the position of President General of the Union. Sources have indicated that the near-crisis situation which Indibo have found themselves over Ohaneze forthcoming election is a clear point here that all is not well within the 4 years Chief Umodo led the social-cultural group. A few days after the December 20th
Imobi.
Is it Imobi?
Imobi, yeah.
I'm not seeing the I after the B here.
It's Imobi.
So Imobi, Ohaneze Indibo meeting that adopted the 40-man electoral committee headed by Chief Gary Igariwe from Ebonyi State to conduct the election, where they also resolved Owerri, Imo State as the venue of the election. Another group of Indibo, led by former Secretary General of Ohaneze, Uche Okuku, met and raised the parallel committee for the conduct of the same election. Okuku's group appointed Chief Richard Ozubo from Enugu State to head the electoral committee with 21 other members. Okuku, whose tenure as Secretary of Ohaneze was cut short following the controversial endorsement of Abubakar Atiku and Peter Obi as consensus presidential candidate of Indibo in the 2019 general elections, insisted that he remained the Secretary General of Ohaneze Indibo and that it was in his place, therefore, to summon an Imo-Obi meeting. In a communique after the parallel electoral committee was set up, the Okuku-led group said the meeting of the Apex Igbo organization, where Chief Gary Igariwe's election committee was set up during an Imo-Obi meeting, was null and void. So, I mean, the controversies are going haywire, as it seems at the moment. January 10, by the way, is tick-tocking closer.
You see, Annie, if Ohaneze is a mature organization, it must have departments that will take care of issues the right way. Now, if you have, if there are laws breached, maybe by Nwodo's group, there should be able to be some people in that particular Ohaneze that will come out and say, no, Nwodo, you've not done well. Look at where you've missed them and all that. But where you have, if there are no maybe self-regulating body within Ohaneze, that's why you have all these kind of problems. And I want to think that Ohaneze have come of age to be able to have all the people, that internal arrangement that could indeed adjudicate where there are issues. But if they don't, after all, Ohaneze election and all that, is it affecting all the Igbos? I don't think so. Because when they say government is supporting the Imo State candidates or so, one of them, there is no way you do it that government will stay aloof.
Indeed.
So long as government will have freedom also to participate, whoever they support, if he wins, what happens? Is it not one person that wins? Now, if others don't win, what happens? The neutrality that is sought after may not be that easy to maintain. But all I know is that in the end, if Ohaneze want to have somebody succeeding Nwodo, they will have it. If they don't, maybe it will become like even some churches will go to court and start dragging issues.
I'm wondering where Okuku, who was suspended, decided that he's the rightful person to call for an Imo-Obi.
You can see what I'm saying.
And therefore, on his own, decided he will inaugurate certain people into a committee.
You can see it now. When you are working for a body, and the body said, no, you've gone afoul of the law. And
they were suspending
you. You say, no. You still, oh, no, Akuku is still there. Let's see how far he can go.
Oh, Lord. Well, I don't think I'm surprised, really, because it's this organization is within the Nigerian context. I mean, you can't pull it out. So, I mean, you will always see this happen.
And it looks as if they make a lot of money from there.
I don't know.
That all of them are struggling.
I don't know. Like, do they make money, Emmanuel?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You see, I may know much about them. I should
nominate you and put you there somewhere.
No, I will not agree.
I'll put you as second.
I will not.
Financial secretary.
I will not agree.
So that I'll be visiting you every day.
See, because if there is no much incentives
attached to it,
why are you people say as Nwodo is?
Emmanuel, elections are around the corner, remember? And as Ohaneze president.
Certainly.
They will call you for meetings now and said, so can you convince your people for my behalf?
And
you say it depends on the kind of bullion van that you bring.
And this is the point also is that maybe as they mentioned, COVID-19, and all that. Modo himself will be warming up to continue at least as a reproof.
Yeah, till all this can be sorted out.
But they will not agree. A caretaker may come in.
That's why they suggested a caretaker. That's why a caretaker is suggested.
The crisis is much. Let Ohaneze put himself in proper shape.
It needs to. It needs to. But you see, what I've come to find out is don't even allow a crack. Don't allow a crack. Because once you have a crack, you always find people on each side of the crack. And what does mean is that they further push that crack wider.
It's true. It's true.
And in the end, what you have now will be a house that, even if it does, you do your best to unify the house, there's always going to be some dissenting, deep-rooted actions within them.
The evidence exists. Even,
yes, everywhere, Manuel. Battle next ahead of January 10 Ohaneze election. We're going to open the phone lines. It's 11 minutes after 11. You can comment on any of the stories that we've gone through so far, or you can actually send us text messages to 07019 339962, or you call 0817 000951 or 0810-951-0951. Kalu receives defecting Abia PDP faithful into APC. During the Funky Four period, they said about some election in Abia State where they decided the loser decided that the winner didn't win, and then decided to consult some juju, whatever. And now that the winner is afraid to go into office because of the juju that has been.
That means he didn't win. Truly, he didn't win.
But he won. But he won.
Oh.
He won. They said you won. The loser said, "Oh, okay, so you won, eh?" Okay. Then he went to swear his juju where he went to swear.
Thank you.
And then he now said, "Okay, if you truly won,
go inside and occupy that position." And the winner is afraid. That means the winner didn't win.
Imagine that's not true.
Oh my God. See, if you win, oh my, you will go. And because I want to believe, except that's why whatever people do, they know.
But you can't tell, really. All you know was that I won, Emmanuel. It's not as if you are at each polling unit or you are at whatever, polling units. That's what they will use, definitely. Or where the elections were held for you to see the numbers physically. But what you know is that the process threw you as the winner. So whether there was anything that happened in between, you might not be too sure of it. So how would you say you confidently march in? You would confidently march in. What if something happened that you don't know about?
Then let him leave it for the loser.
No.
Because the loser now said, "I truly know that I won." And you said you won. Okay, go after swearing his.
So what if the winner now also does his own too and goes to his own aloshi or whatever and then swear he said, "Okay, you think you won? Go in."
That is the battle they know how to do. Let them continue.
Would they leave the office vacant?
Let them continue. Maybe until two of them are knocked down by the spirits or whatever, and other elections will be held.
It better not be true, though. Well, like I said, that was what was shared with me during the Funky Four earlier on. I sincerely hope it's not true. Well, thousands of People's Democratic Party faithful in Abia on Thursday formally defected to the All Progressives Congress. The defectors who came from Aba North local government area of the state were received by the Senate Chief Whip, Senator Oje Kalu, at his camp near country home in Iberi Bende local government area of the state. Kalu said he received them on behalf of the state chairman of the party, Chief Donatus Wankpa, and chairman of the party's National Caretaker Committee, Governor May Buni. Speaking at the brief event, Kalu urged them to be of good behavior and work conscientiously for the party's victory in 2023. We are a disciplined party. We are a party that encourages people to pay workers' salaries, pensions, build roads, and take care of society. We have no other business than taking care of the welfare of our people. Our business in APC is to think and work towards the welfare of Abia, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Anambra people and Nigerian residents in our state. Today is a remarkable day, and I want to welcome you to this great party, which is for all Nigerians. We believe that this party will make all of us proud. The party believes in the rule of law. I believe things should be done well and believes in all Nigerians. Your defection to APC shows that this party is the best for Abia and Nigeria. We're growing stronger and stronger every day, and our growth will be felt in the 2023 general elections. All right, I have a problem. Why is it the one receiving them on behalf of the...
No, maybe since it's
state chairman of the party.
Since he's a chieftain and this thing is coming from his own area, maybe the chairman authorized him to receive them on his behalf.
It makes sense.
I hope it is in that fashion.
Makes sense.
But I think the whole thing, as you said, they are just political ritual.
No, it's the normal thing.
I'm telling you.
Same thing you hear if the other person defected today, PDP too.
Maybe in Imo State now, we may be hearing FPC have defected 500 of them to PDP.
Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
Annie, good morning.
Morning, what's your name?
Mascot, calling from Port Harcourt.
Mascot, great to have you. Go ahead.
Honestly. Thank you. Again, my happy new year and everyone. And
it's just Oga Emmanuel today. It's Emmanuel and I today. Go ahead.
Again, doesn't want to be anything. Call him for counsel. You say no. He's the president of our
He likes to be an analyst. That's all.
You say he doesn't. But honestly, Ogubu was duly suspended and he didn't challenge the suspension in court. And the silence means acquiescence. For me, that is parallel body is illegal and cannot hold water in the eyes of the law.
Right. Yeah.
And for Trump, Annie, Trump has become a huge embarrassment to the whole world. This is a man who came as the president of America on goodwill of the popular people of America. Today, he has desecrated the most sacrosanct and sacred institution, the Capitol building. The first time the Capitol building was invaded was in 1812, when during the first World War. This is only the second time the Capitol building is being invaded under this president. So for those who are calling for the impeachment of Trump, it is not only to impeach Trump. Immediately this man is sworn in Joe Biden, he should be investigated, tried, and jailed to serve as a deterrent to others who want to embarrass the largest and the most potent and strongest democracy of the world. So for me, you see what is happening now, and most despots in Africa, they are happy for what is happening in America because nobody is going to checkmate them. The whole world is, all of us of democracy is being embarrassed by the actions of that is why the bloc is thick. He recklessly squandered the machinery and structure of the Republican Party. The Bush family, every other core Republicans in America has been chased away by this same man. So for me, I want Trump to be tried and jailed so that this America, which everybody looks up to, will no longer be a caricature, so that it will serve as a deterrent, and let him be impeached so that in 2024 he will have no place to contest or to even disturb the Republican Party, which they will start to build up now in the event of his leaving the office of that Oval Office. So for me, that's my own take. Thank you and God bless.
All right, thank you very much. We got your thoughts on that. Now, real quickly though, Emmanuel and I were trying to ponder about that old apparatus that was used for counting, and I have someone from within this office here who sends me a text and he says it's an abacus. And it is, yes, it's an abacus. It is an abacus. Thank you so much. I saw it earlier. Somebody sent me a message on WhatsApp and a text message portal and said it was an abacus. And I was going to give one of the persons a recharge card. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Why don't you have a recharge card for doing that? And then I just checked the time because somebody on the text message portal sent that. It says, Annie, the old system of counting used a device called an abacus, and that's from Newton. Newton, you send that at 10:59. And then as a text message, that is, you send that as a text message. And then for WhatsApp, somebody said it's called an abacus, and the person sent that at 10:58. The person who sent it didn't indicate your name, but your last numbers are 0131. And you said it's called an abacus. So I just said, well, it's 1 second earlier. So you get to have the recharge card at 10:58. Only for me to take my phone up now and check. And I saw that in-house somebody had sent at 10:57. And it's
10:57.
10:57 does
grabs it.
But I hate that it's an in-house person that gets that. So I'll consider it. Maybe I might just give it to this 0131 person. And the in-house person will have to forfeit. I'm sorry. Maybe. We'll think about it along the way. But yes, it's an abacus. That's the system.
It is.
So while the other worlds are advancing and governments are shaping their policies and initiatives towards allowing for more activity activity within the new technologies. By the time Nigeria comes to have any sort of engagements with them, we'll become with an abacus.
Yeah.
No, now.
No, we keep on consolidating even an abacus.
We can't. We refuse that will be our portion. We have to do better. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
Good morning, Annie.
Hi, Gift. Good to have you.
Good morning, Adaima.
Good morning.
Yes, let me talk about that piece from Honorable Dakoko Peter side.
Go ahead.
Why not bring these good ideas into your party? I don't like this mountain. You'll be talking about leadership.
Give call back if you can. And then we have this here that says, good morning, I'm Lorenzo the Light from Apoko Iche. Donald Trump is a global embarrassment. He has brought shame to home of democracy. He should be tried and jailed. Good morning, Wanyama. Please show us the NIMC app. Okay, I'll do that. Fidelis. And then this here says, it's cowries. No, cowries was not. Cowries was money. Cowries was what was used as money in the past. No, it wasn't accounting apparatus. Help with mathematics and the rest, not cowries. Another says it's called algebra. No, thank you.
Cowries was money.
It's abacus. We got it already. So please don't bother trying. we have the answer. Ganduje cites recession as he dumps 30,000 minimum wage, opts for 18,000 naira. I know that most of our governors will use coronavirus pandemic as an excuse not to do what is expected of them. This is wicked and ridiculous. These sets of our leaders don't have anything to offer our citizens. We elected you guys to initiate ideas that will grow the economy, but the reverse is the case. Annie, we are finished in this country because those representing us have disappointed us and have nothing to offer to this country. And it's time we need a messiah to change this anti-clockwise. My annoyance is we don't have an NLC in Nigeria. This is from Tangod Atebu. And then Melody in Uniport says, Donald Trump is just one of those exceptions we see in every law, including medical and scientific laws. Naturally, Trump has a personality trait that portrays exaggerated know-it-all mentality, despotic and paranoid dispositions. He's just a drop in an ocean of patriotic leaders of the United States of America. That is why other leaders like the VP and the judiciary rally round to uphold the true culture of U.S. democracy. Our leaders should not use Trump's case as an excuse to continue their bad governance. But you see, with Trump's bad governance, as it were, 75 million people came out and voted for him for a second time.
There are people, see,
there are people who
just what you said, there should not be a crack.
There shouldn't be.
Once a crack emerges, you must have supporters for that crack.
There will be people on the other side. There's nothing can do about it. So ensure there's no crack in the first place. 75 million. That is why, in fact, Trump still believes that he has more numbers because the numbers are actually close. You're saying what? So you want me with just how many million? I have more people on my side who want me. And that's why he keeps referencing that. He says he is the only president who has had such numbers in an election. Sitting president who has had such numbers in an election.
Well, the fact is that he lost.
Yes, you have the numbers, but as sitting president, but then somebody still won you with that. But I think that what is important is that while you have systems that may work for you, and there are people who believe in the system, you must also make sure that leadership is right.
Of course.
Because even with the systems that work in the United States, we saw what bad leadership brought to them. That's for those who agree that what Trump did is bad leadership.
Trump.
Because Nigerian Trump lovers are plenty.
Of course, and at least one JP.
There's a JP that we know. Emmanuel, you're the one that, if he calls me, I'll call you. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
I mean, what happened, though?
I don't know. I think the network or something. Go ahead.
Okay. So, as I was saying, I don't these are leaders. In fact, I don't want to call them leaders because as a leader, you bring skill into your party. Look at what is happening to APC. It was because there was no leadership. That was why they could not even present a candidate in the 2019 general election. I mean, you're lecturing people, telling Nigerians all the things you know about leadership. You have this type of quality and you allow this to slip away. And you never partook in that 2019 general election. I mean, I'm not happy with this type of... when you were reading out these things, I was just asking myself, what is the meaning of this? Why not put your house in order before coming to lecture Nigerians? They should stop all these things. Then that amazing matter.
Yeah.
Do you know that Okoko is part of APC? Yes. He was the one that was fighting in Yawodu, and they suspended him. Look at this.
He's part of APC. When was he part of APC? Because, I mean, part of the reason he was suspended was for taking on the candidate of Atiku.
Hey,
and saying that was...
I know what played out then. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. I said, at what point is he APC when he was already advocating for Atiku and the rest?
These politicians, they know the highest bidder at the end of the day. He was playing the card of APC before it later happened that way. That was why they suspended him. And now he's coming up with this idea of parallel whatever. Setting up your own. When your people are suspended, you go and rely. INC, all these groups, they have political people that are backing them up, setting confusion here and there. It is no more cultural or whatever group, and they're all politicians. They have interest. That is why they are even fighting, telling you that anything that will happen in Imo State, they're against it, because the governor sitting there has his own candidate. That is the problem, so that they can use that to do the 2023 campaign. Just watch out what will happen. It will be one of the governors that will bring out his own candidate. That is the battle amongst them. And if you're giving like this, imagine what will happen in that 2023. And they are crying, telling Nigerians that people should allow them. And look at even amazing elite body, they cannot even handle it.
All right.
I just pray for them to succeed.
All right, then. We got your thoughts then. Thank you.
Sending the prayer to.
I don't know. Hello to the 95.1 FM.
Amen.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning, ID. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Annie, tell him Gandoje that those excuses are not welcome.
I should tell who?
Gandoje that those excuses are putting forward.
Is it Gandoje you're referring to?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Tell him that those excuses is putting forward. And no excuses.
All right.
Those excuses are not welcomed. The one he put inside his agbada, that one, who accounted for that one? The one that the assembly is collecting, who can able to assess that FY bill as a method against the politicians?
At least that instrument that exists.
Politicians will give it to you, ma. Okay, ma. That one, until heaven comes down, no politicians will reveal that one to you. That one is of their own discretion. So you shouldn't use that one as an excuse to deduct the salaries of workers. Please, the civil servants are suffering. Instead of you to add more joy to the civil servant, you are trying to add more pain. I thought you would be telling us that he's going to build low-cost houses for the civil servant. You are telling us you are deducting from them again. What are you running? I don't know how these people are running this government. I can't understand. Nigerians are dying hungry. Yet the workers are coming. They are coming to slash the workers' salary again. And these people will pay house rent, pay NEPA bill, pay toilet. Come, these people should put this people into consideration. Civil servants, they work. They didn't just sit at home and eat money. They go to work.
Okay.
Please, they should not like that.
We got your thoughts there. Thank you very much, ID. Good morning, Annie. Is protest not the right of citizens, so that Donald Trump violated American law if he tells his people to protest? Oh, yes, you always
and
did
so
say
he said, you see the mentality, all the problems that exist. You can in WWE, you can take anything that doesn't belong to you by force.
He brought that to politics and governance.
He brought it to politics. But there was one Jesse Ventura, who was a governor of one state. I don't know. I don't have history of how he performed. Maybe like Trump or whatever. I don't know.
All right. Well, let me just read up Onye Awadi's position on this. He says Trump instructions to his supporters should not amount to a treasonable felony to warrant his impeachment, like where the incumbent president, after losing 2011 presidential election, told his supporters to go on protest, and if anyone stands on their way, such a person should be shot with bows and arrows, which led to the death of more than 100 people. Onye Awadi. The incitement amounts to treasonable felony. Trump is only an enemy to some Africans who have refused to better their countries but will migrate to America at the slightest opportunity at the detriment of their people. And that has been Trump's growls that tickle down to the entire blacks. Let those who want a better country for their citizens leave Trump alone. Onye Awaji, fine face, ungo town. Well, we got your position on that. Thank you very much. Emmanuel, we've got to go.
Well, certainly, I think the COVID issue, Nigerian authorities should give it more attention so as to reduce the debt that is indeed wrecking on Nigerian populace.
All right, then. Annie, good morning. I want to comment on Trump. I want to state that Trump is not a bad leader. He wasn't a politician. He just wants to help the people. He's a billionaire already. Well, that billionaire, underline it. Because, I mean, if we go by all the tax returns and the publications that came from that, a billionaire is going to be highly questioned. Anyways, he said he was a billionaire before he aspired to lead America. He came into power in the hands of the people. He listened to them and shared their plight. Just looking at the 4 years he spent, he fulfilled all his promises to the people. The rich class and deep state does not like his policies because it was tilted against them. So what happened in America is an orchestrated plan by unforeseen powers to unseat a certain president. Why do you say unforeseen powers? 85 million people are not unseen. 85 million people are not unseen. The same way you believe 75 million people voted to have him remain in power is the same way 85 million people came out and said, we don't want him. It's not unseen power. If only we have the likes of Trump in Africa, we'll be better off. I'm a believer in Trumpism. He's a supporter forever. He did not invite any violence. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm sure you will agree with that. Chibike Robinson from Woji. And then Trump incited. It says here, good morning, Annie and Honorable Undukwe. We may be a lone voice, but the fraud American election should be condemned. If there was no rigging, why did the swing states electoral body refuse to use technology to match the votes cast with names to discover fraud votes? That refusal alone make Trump right that the election was rigged. Okay, you sent that in. Okay. Trump incited his supporters to go to the Capitol to protest. Explosive devices were found around the Capitol. Now his supporters that were arrested are charged with sedition. What happens to their master? We'll find out as the story continues to unfold. This is where we wrap up on this edition. Please stay tuned. Entertainment Express comes up next. I'll see you on Monday, bright and early. Make sure you have a fantastic weekend ahead of you. Remember, coronavirus is real. So please do not go out if you don't need to. If you do go out, your nose masks are necessary items. You need to carry on your alcohol-based hand sanitizers or used water and soap and wash your hands properly if you're out in public. And do not touch high contact surfaces. That's doorknobs, there's railings and doors. Stay away from those areas. If you do touch them, public ones, make sure you use your hand sanitizer. Davey's here with all the entertainment stories, and stay tuned.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM? Such a unique dial.
You got a fetish for my love. Been waiting for a lifetime for you.
Listen to Entertainment Today
every weekday
at 11:30 a.m.
And I'm so I don't even mind.
every weekday
at 11:30 a.m.
Only on Today 95.1 FM.
Voice of the people.
Tell me what you want. I can be your friend. I can be your muse. Call my name and I'll be there. Do you know me? Do you know me? I am Dave Roberts, your favorite guy on radio.
Love you better through the stormy weather.
Catch me when you can.
'Cause you're Peter Pan, girl. You know landing never. Have you ever felt this?
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
And we're back.
.1 FM, Voice of the People.
And we're back.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's just like, these are people that I wanted to work with, people that I respect. You know what I'm saying? Their craft. Like, I respect what WizKid does. I saw it live in person. I didn't understand it, but when I saw it, I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me what you want. I can be your friend. I can be your muse. Call my name and I'll be there. Do you know me? Do you know me? I am Dave Roberts, your favorite guy on radio. Catch me when you can.
'Cause you're Peter Pan, girl. Landing never. Have you ever felt this? Love someone.
95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
And we're back.
See this life, me I know like trouble. Oh. One man thing is another man's struggle. Oh. Money no day today, money go day tomorrow. Feel good is a happy day. Oh no, baby.
So glad and super excited to be here again. It's Entertainment Today on your premium talk news and sports station, Today 95.1 FM. My name is Dave Robert, your favorite guy on radio, your radio music, exotic dripping with opulence. And guess what? It's a shout-out show today, so you have to call me up and give your shout-out to people you love, people you want to give your shout-outs to today. All right, wish them a happy weekend. Request a song for them if you may, and then basically just give your love to everybody you love right now. Okay, hit me up on the numbers 0817-0000951 or 0810-951-0951, or you can send your text messages or your WhatsApp messages to the number 0701 933-9962. Thank God it's Friday, basically. All right, TGIF, baby. Hit me up and give your shout-outs to your loved ones. I'll be here to definitely relate it to them. But first off, happy birthday shout-outs to you. If today is your birthday, congratulations to you, all right? Happy birthday, okay? Happy birthday shout out to you if today is your birthday, and congratulations to you also. If you are celebrating something very special in your life, something that is worth celebrating, something very unique, something phenomenal, something that you look back at retrospect and you're like, yo, thank God it's today. So congratulations to anybody who has something special, all right, to celebrate, okay? I started the show off with playing the song from Kiss Daniel, Don't Do More Than You Can Do. This year, 2021, cut your coat according to your size, material, and everything available to you, okay? Do not just break yourself or break your back so you can impress people, all right? And it's a Friday, so we just had to just start off the show with that very subtle song and just give you the vibe, all right? I'll head straight back into the music and get you in the spirit. Hit me up with the numbers 0817-0000-951 or 0810-951-0951. Those are the numbers to call me up and give your shout outs to. One song that is rocking my playlist right now, La Creme by T Classic. Enjoy.
They keep calling me, but I know they be. Every single day we give God the testimony. Whether they like it or not, say now we they lead.
Mix Niger, entertainment.
Steady chasing on my grand, they man looking for me. They keep calling me, but I know they.
95.1 FM. Good morning and welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. So quickly. And we have another Friday. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Casey.
Casey, good morning. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
I'm okay. Woke up on the wrong side, but I'm better now. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm giving my shout out to my family and friends.
Okay.
And to you too.
Thank you so much. I know I owe you something, but thank you anyways. Yeah. I'll definitely get back to you soon.
Sandra, if she's listening.
Sandra. Casey, who is Sandra?
Yes. She knows herself.
Casey, is it Sandra for 2021?
Oh.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you. You're a good man. All right. So, all right. I just lost it there. I lost the call, by the way. Sandra, if you're listening, Casey says hi. And basically, he's giving a shout out to you today. Have a great day. Meanwhile, shout outs to my homeboy, Pray Peasy. Today is the brother's birthday. Okay, so we'll be turning up indoors, okay, with physical distancing and enough social distancing and everything because of COVID-19. Okay, so shout out to you. Congratulations. You've been such an inspiration to me throughout the year 2020, and we look forward to making money together in 2021. All right, back to the music. T Classic.
They keep calling me, but I know they pick. Every single day we give God the testimony. Whether they like it or not, say now we they lead. Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
Hello, 95.1 FM. Good morning and welcome.
Please, I want to request for a song.
What song? What song do you want to hear?
Piece of Me, Whiskey.
What song?
Piece of Me, Whiskey.
Piece of Me. Do I have it? Or can I play you any other thing from Wizkid? If not just Piece of Me. Drake. Okay.
Yes, God bless anyone.
All right. Okay. So I think I could do Drake. Okay. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great day. Back to the music. Okay. Here is. Phone lines acting up every time. Fino Highway. Check it out.
Fay here. Okay, men. On your brother, Jack Copiasia, they fade there. For no wagon on compete. A second street, no compete. Reason that they keep on 100. Money to the man, it's a country. Fino on your highway. Here is the highway. Omaka highway. Shalom na highway. Oh, I'm the highway. To be on a highway. Man, a trouble, whatever, highway. The banjo, why me?
All right, so basically it's a shout out show. So all you have to do is call me up and give your shout outs to whoever you want to give your shout outs to this weekend. All right, hit me up on the numbers 0817 0000 951 or 0810-951-0951, or you can send your text messages or your WhatsApp messages to the number 0701-933-9962. 95.1 FM. Good morning and welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from I'm Prince.
Your name is Prince.
Yes.
All right, Prince. Good morning. Who do you want to give your shout out to? Before that, can you scream "Thank God It's Friday"?
Thank God it's Friday.
All right, that was a very short scrim. But anyways, who do you want to give your shout outs to?
I want to give a shout out to my friend Andy.
Andy, all right. Okay.
Patoranki Abule.
Okay, Patoranki Nabule for Andy. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Prince. Prince says he wants to give a shout out to Andy, and as you played Patorankin's song, Abuli, that would definitely come up. Hit me up on the numbers 0817 0000 951 or 0810 951 0951 if you want to give your shout outs. 95.1 FM, good morning and welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. Yes. That's the energy, man. That's the energy. Who do you want to give your shout outs to?
My name is Professor Ekiti. I'm calling for United States of Allah.
Professor Ekiti, Happy New Year.
Same to you, my brother. Compliment of the state.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I want to say my shout out to all Ekiti Business Club, Allah branch, especially our president, our founder, everybody.
Okay.
And I want to say shout out to my brother, DPU, my one.
All right.
Ajay,
okay.
And all the customers that are patronized me at Grand Hotel. And lastly, my brother, I will not forget. I want to say shout out to all the other group of Nigeria and Rivers State for their good work that they are doing in Rivers State.
All right.
Especially our commander.
Okay.
Who helped me play one love music for every one of us.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm getting your request and I'll definitely load them up. Okay, 95.1 FM. Good morning and welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Onowu talking from.
Oh, no. Good morning. Give me a thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, so.
Yeah, I shout out to my lady.
Okay.
Name Joy.
Okay.
She's at the
Oh, that's nice.
I miss her so much.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Mr. No. Have yourself a blast. Okay, this weekend. Enjoy yourself. All right. Basically indoors. Okay. Hit me up on the numbers 0817 0000 951 or 0810 951 951. Or you can send your text messages or WhatsApp messages to the number 0701 933 9962. TGIF, baby. It's a Thank God It's Friday edition. It's special. Send your shout outs to whoever you want to give your shout outs to. All right. I got some text messages or WhatsApp messages here. This one says, "Good morning, Dave. TGIF. I am Lorenzo Delight from Akwoku Eche. My shout out goes out to Silverline Harry or Hillary, Chidima Nanta, and Fred. Okay. Please play me If You Know Love Me by Chike. Definitely cue that up. Good morning and welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank God it's Friday!
Woo! Woo! Scream it, scream it, scream it. Yes, the first Friday 2021. Yes, so. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you want to give your shout outs to?
My beloved wife, Susan Martin.
Sorry, I forgot to get your name.
My name is Martin.
Martins, Mr. Martins. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I want to give shout to my beloved wife, Susan Martin.
Susan Martins.
I love her so much.
Oh, wherever you are, Mrs. Susan Martins.
Any wonderful song about love to her.
I will, definitely, okay?
All right, once more, thank God it's Friday.
Yes. All right, can't you just love the excitement? 95.1 FM. All right, good morning and welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Christabel. I'm calling from Malin.
Christabel, have you eaten this morning?
Yes, of course.
Now, I need you to scream on top of your lungs. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Don't you just feel better after just screaming that?
Yeah, I feel better.
Yes. All right, so Christabel, who do you want to give your shout outs to?
Okay, I'll give my shout out to my big sis.
Mm-hmm. What's her name?
My dad.
All right.
Okay, to Onyechi, my dad, my mom, and my loved ones.
Your loved ones or your loved one. Choose one.
Okay, my loved ones. No, my loved ones. There are so many to mention.
Too many, too numerous to mention. And then you found a way to just exempt me from the whole list.
Oh, no.
Oh, Christabel. Not this year. Not 2021. All right. So what's your dad's name, by the way, or your mom's name?
Okay, my dad's name is Uzoma Felix.
Okay.
And my mom's name is Uzoma Chinyere.
Okay. So Mr. Uzoma Felix and Mrs. Uzoma Chinyere, Christabel is giving her shout outs to you today.
Yes.
Such a nice daughter. I want to have kids like you that will call the radio and then, Do you want me to play any song for them?
Yes, Kolenye War by, I guess, Naramali or so.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Naramali has some issues with his songs, but I'll just look up one Naramali song for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, okay? Back to the text message portal. This one says, Dave, please give my shout-outs to my daughter, Miss Olivia Iewuna Woko. Play me Judy on her birthday celebration on the 19th of January 2021. Mr. Henry Woko from Nkolu. Judy, okay, I guess that song by Nisi Ogulu. Okay, so I'll definitely cue that up for you. All right. Now, the thing is, you're just going to sit back and just listen to the world news. And then after the world news, I've already queued up every song you asked me to play. And then I'm going to play it for you back to back to back to back. We have Drake, we have Chike, we have Nisi Ogulu with Judy, we have Pato Ranking with Tabule. All the songs for your listening pleasure this afternoon. Right here on your premium talk news and sports station. Today, 95.1 FM. Do also follow me on socials. It's Dave Melford Roberts, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And do all to, send, like, share everything. And let's just be friends, okay? Coming up shortly is the world news at the top of the hour by 12. And then when I get back, I'll be slamming all those joints and those jams you asked me to play. I'm seeing your calls coming in, but I'm sorry I have to bounce. Have yourself a great day. Thank God it's Friday. Go out there, put a smile on someone's face, and keep listening to your premium talk news and sports station, Today 95.1 FM.
On your highway. Here is the highway. Umaka highway. Shalom na highway. Oh, I'm no highway. To be on a highway. Man, a trouble, what up, and highway. Look on the wine me. Jay, Baka, Adia, here. Okay, men. On your brother, Jack, copy a siawa, the fade there. For no wagon on compete. A second a street, no compete. Listen, they keep on 100. Money to your man, it talk on play. Fino on your highway. Here is the highway. Umaka highway. Shalom na highway.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM. Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South Sound, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis.
This is Today 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt. News.
Good afternoon. This is the World News on your premium talk radio station today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am Wealth Wilson with the headlines. National University Commission directs universities to reopen on January 18th. Governor Yanson Wike boasts about engaging local contractors and infrastructural development in Rivers State, and on a foreign scene, U.S. President Donald Trump commits to orderly transition of power. Now the details. Academic activities in the nation's universities will soon kick off, with the National Universities Commission directing vice chancellors of universities to commence academic activities on January 18. The announcement was in compliance with the directive of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. The NUC, in a statement by its Deputy Executive Secretary Administration, Chris Mayaki, on behalf of Executive Secretary Professor Abubakar Rashid, said any further development would be communicated to universities accordingly. The Commission, however, directed officers on grade level 12 and below to remain at home for a period of 5 weeks, as earlier directed by the federal government. Mayaki told universities to safeguard lives by strictly adhering to the extant safety protocols and guidelines of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, which have been communicated severally to them through the NUC circulars. A group known as Ohanese Ndibo General Assembly has threatened to arrest the frontline presidential contender in the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Professor George Obiozo. The group also threatened to arrest those contesting elections into chapters of the organization at various levels. The President General of the Ohanese General Assembly, Basil Onyacholam, made the threat in Awka, Anambra State capital. Onyacholam said any attempt to conduct elections for the leadership of Ohanese was illegal, and claimed that his organization was the authentic representative of the Igbo. He added that law enforcement agencies had been informed to act accordingly. But reacting to the threat, the president of Ohanese Ndibo in Anambra, Chief Okeke Ogene, described the threat as an empty one. The magistrates court sitting in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State capital, has granted the principal of Deeper Life High School, Uyo, and 6 others bail in a sum of 500,000 naira each. Also, 2 minors were involved in the case of alleged sexual abuse and molestation of an 11-year-old student of the school were released to their parents. The school's principal, Ndidi Solomon, and others including Joseph Nseabasi, Akwan Johnson, Ego Wilson, Joseph Ikenna were arraigned at the Magistrates Court in connection with the case. After the case was read, counsel to the accused applied for bail for them, noting that the alleged offense is bailable. The case was then adjourned to 20th January 2021 for an accelerated hearing. The presiding magistrate warned all parties involved in the case to avoid unguarded media comments that could negatively affect the court process. The accused persons are facing 4 charges bordering on sexual molestation, maltreatment, starvation, and negligence. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has paid a visit to President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja. The purpose of the governor's visit was to seek collaborations from the federal government in rebuilding Lagos State following the aftermath of the NSAS protests, which led to the destruction of properties in the state. Speaking to newsmen after the meeting,
and making sure that they can come back together very, very quickly. The bigger, larger items around infrastructure, around transportation, they will take a fairly longer time. We're talking about a period that is still under 3 months. So it's still a working document that we're doing. And we also need to be very creative with how we raise the finance. Other matters were around some collaborative efforts that the state can enjoy with the federal government. It's collaborative. There are win-win opportunities that we see with the federal government, brought some of those economic opportunities to its note, and what we're doing and how we believe that federal government can help accelerate and fast track some of those opportunities.
The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu also explained the plans of the state to tackle the second wave of COVID-19. The federal government has approved the expansion of social investment program for the year 2021. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Farouk, disclosed this at the inauguration of Rural Women Grants Project in Dutse, Jigawa State. The minister, who was represented by the permanent secretary in the ministry, Noura Akali, said the social intervention program was initiated to enhance the lives of poor and vulnerable in the country. He said the federal government is earmarking over 1 billion naira annually to bring positive changes in the lives of Nigerians. Akali explained that since the inception of the program in 2016, over 12 households have benefited. About 104 people kidnapped by bandits in Katsina State have been rescued. This is according to the Katsina State Governor, Aminu Masari, who explained that the government achieved this in collaboration with the Meiti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, the Nigerian Police, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Air Force, the Department of State Services, and other security agencies in the state. He made the remark shortly after he received a batch of 77 rescued persons escorted to the Katsina government house by the heavily armed security operatives. Governor Masari noted that out of 104 people rescued, 16 came from Sabuwa, Faskari, and Dandume areas. 10 were from Dam Musa, and remaining 77 people came from Batsari and Jibia. He stated that the rescue was in continuation of an exercise restarted with the recovery of the recently abducted 344 students of the government science school in Kankara. Also speaking, the Commissioner of Police in Katsina, Sanusi Buba, told newsmen that one of the procedures involved in the rescue operation was that the bandits themselves testified that they wanted peace in their domain and made several appeals. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike says the non-stop inauguration of completed projects in the state have silenced critics and members of the opposition party, the All Progressives Congress APC. Governor Wike stated this at the inauguration of Abonima Ring Road in Akukutoro local government area of the state by the former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ike Ekweremadu. The governor said instead of the opposition to address how they can encourage their APC governors to roll out projects for inauguration as done by the PDP governors, they are hiding under the guise of speaking for local contracting firms.
APC people have said I should mention those whom locally we have empowered. Okay, a Skydata company is a reverse company. They did Phase 1 of Okochiri Road. They have also done this. Lubrix Construction is a local company. I therefore tell the special advisor of special projects to meet with the SSG to make sure that we award the contract of San Filling, Abonima, autonomous areas. Nobody should make mistake. Now, you see how we have silenced them in the state. On Monday again, we will start commissioning of projects. From Monday to Saturday next week, commissioning.
Former Deputy Senate President Senator Ike Kuremadu, who commissioned the project, said by executing projects in the Heatherland, the Wike administration has demonstrated equity and justice to Rivers people.
And I believe it when I say that we should not be ashamed to say we are learning from our colleague on what to do. If we need help, we must seek for help from whoever we can get help from. And that's the only way we can develop. Today we are challenged as a country in terms of security. And we, out of sheer national pride, we've not been able to accept help and assistance from those who knows better, who can help us to secure this country. This is an opportunity for me to call on our leaders that just as I'm saying that other states should learn from Rivers State, we in Nigeria must also accept assistance from other countries in order to secure our borders, secure our democracy, secure our place, and secure the citizens of this country.
A former member of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Chris Mba, who led over 300 members of the All Progressives Congress loyal to Senator Magnus Abe to reunite with the mainstream APC, led by the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, has alleged that the Senator Abe faction of the party are hell-bent on destroying the party in the state. Mba, in an interview with newsmen, also alleged that it has been the mission of the faction to stagnate, weaken, and then dump the APC for the People's Democratic Party. Mba, who was Rivers Southeast Senatorial District aspirant in the last general election on the Senator Abe faction, claimed that as an elder in that camp, he advised dissenting members to concede to the Minister of Transportation as the leader of the party.
I feel pained that some elements are trying or were trying to drag the party backwards, when the party ought to move forward in unity, in cohesion, and to take over government in Rivers State, which every of us desire. Some elements are bent on doing the opposite, keep us stagnated, if possible, weaken us, and then empty themselves into the opposition party, and then laughing at us in this quagmire. And some of us said, no, we are progressive-minded politicians, and APC is the party, and we must take over Rivers State. In my contributions to the Peace Parliament, and even those we put together as a small committee to take care of the nitty-gritty of how we can harmonize and move forward, I told them point blank, we must concede to the Minister of Transportation. He is the leader of the party. We must not be seen as dragging this party backwards. And I did give my pieces of advice. But it appears to me that certain elements over there are not interested in the unity, progress, prosperity, and winning election for this party. And they're stuck in trade. And I said to myself, no, I can't be here.
You are listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, foreign and sport stories. Do stay tuned.
Annual tax return filing. The Rivers State Internal Revenue Service wishes to inform all companies and individuals doing business in Rivers State on the following. 1. Annual tax return filing has begun and filing is free. Taxpayers should therefore file their annual tax return on the platform riftamis.rivers.gov.ng. 2. Annual tax return filing will not be accepted from those owing taxes due to the Rivers State government. 3. It is important to note that the Rivers State Internal Revenue Service has not engaged any agent or consultant to collect government revenue on its behalf. 4. All genuine demand notices for tax payment are those signed by the executive chairman and made payable into only government-designated revenue accounts in collecting banks. There are consequences for non-compliance. For inquiries, please call 084 550050. Signed, Management, Rivers State Internal Revenue Service.
95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
And we're back. Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Welcome back. Still in the news. After years of agitation of the Ekpeye people over total neglect by oil and gas companies in the kingdom, traditional rulers in Ekpeye have taken steps to ensure long-lasting peace between oil host communities and multinationals. Regent of Ekpeye Kingdom, His Majesty Eze Felix Otuwarikpo, who said the steps taken by appointing contact persons between the community and companies in Ekpeye Kingdom started over the years. communities in the area have suffered due to lack of proper information and communication. He added that the appointment of contact persons will bring development, adding that the move is geared towards ensuring that the communities receive what is due them.
The committee is responsible for negotiating all GMOs with oil companies, identifying job opportunities and skills training opportunities and all other areas that the pair need to partner with these companies. And that's why we inaugurated the committee and we have saddled them with the responsibility to take charge of all affairs of oil companies in the Ekpe land. The intent of the committee is very clear and no doubt this is one committee the entire Ekpe nation should support because of the objective of the committee. And so I expect all Ekpe sons and daughters to support this committee so that all we have lost over the years in terms of employment opportunities, in terms of development, in terms of skills acquisition and everything, we'll be able to recover them in the nearest future.
Also speaking is Cassidy Kegbidi, who appreciated the efforts of the regions, expressed optimism that the move would accelerate development in the community. Our correspondent Sandra Kenneth reports that Eze Igbo of Igbudia Kingdom, Eze Joshua Iba, was present at the inauguration of Prince Chibudom Nwoche as the contact man for all oil and gas industries in Ekpeye and Patricia Wodiga as the women representative. The proposed Rumocracy Youth Association election in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State is raising some dust, as some concerned youths of the community have kicked against the purported composition of an electoral committee whom they claim are made of supporters of a particular aspirant and the alleged interference of the council chairman, Solomon Eke. Representatives of the youths, Emmanuel Welly and Prince Acho, told newsmen that the composition of the ELOCO in its flagrant disobedience to a consent judgment order to that effect by a magistrate court sitting in Bori.
The chairman, who on the 4th of January invited the 4 paramount rulers that make up Rumocracy and the Rumocracy Youth for security meeting, having heard of the petitions written by concerned youths of Rumocracy to the Commissioner of Police, Area Commander, and the DP Elimbu Police Station, captioned Looming Crisis Struck Native War in Rumocracy Town, a clearing call for urgent intervention, held the meeting at the council hall. Solomon Ebeke, having heard from the paramount rulers and youths who informed him of the court order, promised the good people of Rumocracy that he will not do anything against the court order and that the Rumocracy Youth Association election will be held in compliance to the court order, only for us to be informed that the chairman of Obiakpo, Solomon Eke, and the SIB personnel are today 7th conducting secret screening of candidates for election when the matter is still in court and to be held on the 12th of January 2021.
The youth also appealed to the governor and heads of security agencies in the state to call the council chairman and its said ELOCO members to order, as the action is capable of plunging the community into crisis.
We are appalled that the council chairman never got back to us as promised. We wish to also inform the general public that Solomon Eke is not from Rumocracy and cannot conduct any election for us, but can serve as an observer or supervisor at best. We therefore call on the governor, commissioner of police, DSS, and other relevant authorities to call the chairman to order to desist from conducting any kangaroo election on Saturday, 9th of January 2021 or any other day until all issues are first properly resolved. We will resist every attempt by the chairman and his cronies to install his allies.
And on the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump has committed to orderly transition of power a day after he supposedly stormed Congress, provoking world condemnation. Trump's remark, posted on Twitter following a suspension, were widely seen as his first public acknowledgement of electoral defeat. He spoke as top Democrats called for him to be removed from office. Hours later, Capitol Police said one officer had died from injuries sustained during the riots. 4 others also died during the unrest, including one Trump supporter was shot by police, while the other 3 died as a result of medical emergencies. The breach of the seat of U.S. government led to the evacuation of shocked lawmakers, postponing the several hours their certification of President-elect Joe Biden's victory over Trump. A radical Muslim cleric linked to the 2002 Bali bombing have been freed amid concerns over his ongoing influence on extremism. Abu Bakr Bashari was picked up by his family from a jail outside Indonesia's capital, Jakarta, today. The 82-year-old is the former head of Jamiah Islamiyah, an Al-Qaeda-inspired group behind the attack that killed 202 people. Authorities say he will enter a de-radicalization program. People from 21 nations died in the blast on October 12, 2002, on the popular holiday island of Bali. The two bomb that ripped through Paddy's Irish Bar and the nearby Sari Club in the Qatar tourist district. Now to end the news, here is a summary of the major stories. The National University Commission has directed universities to reopen on January 18. Governor Nyesom Wike has boasted about engaging local contractors in infrastructural development in Rivers State. On the foreign scene, U.S. President Donald Trump has announced his commitment to orderly transmit power. And that was the news as edited by Chinedu Iwona. For comments and inquiries, please call 081-5341-8657 or 081-4434-3502. Send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. You can also read our stories on www.todayfmlive.com. Do not forget, take responsibility. Wash your hands frequently with soap under running water. Avoid touching your face in high contact surfaces to prevent coronavirus. Once again, good afternoon. I am Wealth Wilson and thank you for listening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
This president's failed.
It's about the future of this country.
We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back.